Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be taking a look at another classic point-and-click graphic adventure. This is 1996's Toonstruck. Now this isn't by Lucasfilm, this is developed and published, I think, by Virgin Interactive. And I really enjoyed this one back in the day. It's quite different to the other ones I've played as part of this retrospective series throughout the year, in that it's got a live actor in it. It's got the fabulous Christopher Lloyd, one of my favourite actors, to be honest. And even as a kid, it was great fun to sort of play as him, moving him around and getting him to solve puzzles and get involved with, cartoon mayhem. But I don't think it's you don't really hear it talked about these days, I don't think. I don't know whether it's sort of been slightly forgotten or something, or just because it didn't come out of that LucasArts stable, it doesn't sort of get that sort of more mainstream attention. But it's really good fun, and we're going to take a look at it now. Let's begin.
Hello.
Drew Blank.
Yes.
This is Dr. Stern's office. I'm calling to remind you about your dental appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Blank.
Yes.
You've missed your last 3 appointments, Mr. Blank.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I must have forgotten.
It's only a filling, Mr. Blank. So you'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp?
I promise. I'll be so there it'll make up for all my missed appointments.
I don't care what you do, Mr. Blank, as long as you don't forget again.
Yes, I remember.
All right, Drew, I'm sorry. But if you remember, then why aren't you...
Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, Maxine. I thought you were... why aren't I what?
You're meeting with Schmaltz. It started 10 minutes ago.
I'm so dead!
In my day, being late for a meeting with one's superiors was grounds for immediate dismissal. See that it doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Schmaltz. I'm sorry.
Now then, I'm sure you're aware that this season marks the 10th anniversary of the Fluffy Bun Bun show. Frankly, we've milked this formula long enough. Bun Bun needs a boost. It needs revitalizing. It needs a shot in the arm.
A shot in the arm, yes, sir. Sure does.
And, since Bun Bun's your creation, I want you to personally administer this revitalizing shot.
Thank you, sir.
Here's how I see it. We create a big batch of happy, cute bunnies to share the spotlight with Bun Bun. It's an all-new show and we call it Fluffy and Friends. After all, if one bun can carry a company like Sam Schmalting for 10 years, a whole truckload of the things has got to be a gold mine. 24 karat. Get it?
Yes, terrific idea. That's exactly what the show needs. More bunnies.
Of course it's a terrific idea. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Well, what are you waiting for? Go make. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I want the new characters on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. And this time, don't be late.
Tomorrow morning. First thing, yes. Okay.
Rabbits. More sweet, friendly rabbits. Rabbits that do nice things. Rabbits that not only care, but share.
The early work of a very young, very naive Drew Blank. A kid who was going to take the world by storm. Flux. You were it, little buddy. The Flux Wiley show is really going to be something. If only... Must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
Hey, kiddies! Let's get happy! It's fluffy bun time!
Oh no, no. What are you doing on at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway?
I'm talking to cartoon bunnies. This must be a dream. I must have fallen asleep again. Oh, God, asleep on your headline. Oh, wake up, Brew, wake up. Damn it!
Flux.
Drew?
Flux.
Drew!
What are you doing here? Look, Flux, I can't be here. I mean, I can't stay here. It's just not right. I don't fit in. Besides, oh my God, I've got one mother of a deadline hanging over my head, and apparently a lifetime of therapy to look forward to. So please, just slap me, or tell me there's no place like home, or do whatever it takes to get me out of here.
Well, I guess. If it means that much to you.
So, you mean you do know how to get me home?
Hell no! I had problems finding my own way home. But I do know a guy who might be able to help. So you see, King Hugh, your wonderfulness, Drew needs to get back home. Can you help him, can you, huh?
Oh, dear, I'm so sorry for all the trouble you've been through. Of course I'll help you find your way home.
Told you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But there's just one teensy-weensy little problem. Let me explain. We are here, Qtopia.
Hey, that's where I live. That's where I live, right there. Zany-Doo. It's kind of like an offshore asylum, but to me, it's always been home. Back to you, your benevolence.
Yes. As I was saying, we are here in Qtopia, home of the happy, helpful Qtopians, and, of course, their good and just king. It's me. We were all so very, very happy until we fell under attack by a very wicked man, Count Nefarious. Don't even like to look at him.
Who would?
Nefarious is ruler of the Malevolands and its dismal denizens. He has perfected a malevolator.
Hey, that's the thing that took a shot at me!
It's a terrible flying weapon of Nefarious's own invention. The malevolator shoots a powerful ray that corrupts everything it touches, turning all that is sweet and pleasant into all that is sinister and ugly. So, I'm afraid, Mr. Drew, we really need you to help us before we can help you.
But how could I possibly help?
My brave spies have stolen the blueprints for Nefarious's bad machine. My royal engineer is using these plans to build a cutifier, a device which will reverse the damage Nefarious has done. Mr. Drew, please, I need you to help us finish the cutifier so that we can end Nefarious's reign of terror and to make the world a happy place. And then, I promise you, I will do everything in my power to help you get home.
Don't worry, your benevolence. We'll save you. Won't we? Mr. Drew?
Sure, Your Highness. I'd be happy to help.
Absolutely splendid. Thank you, friend. You can't possibly understand what this means to me and my kingdom. Before you leave the castle, please stop by my laboratory so my engineer can show you the cutifier. And remember, all of Cutopia is counting on you.
There we go. There's the start of our quest. It's got a pretty fun intro, that. Very low res in certain cases, but hopefully that's not going to be the case for the rest of the game from here. It starts off very cutesy, this game, as you probably got a sense there, but as you hopefully also got a sense, it's going to go into some pretty dark places as well, which is going to be some fun. In terms of the UI, we just have a pointer. We can grab certain things, so you can use flux as inventory item, but not on that apparently. What else can we do? We can right-click.
My pal Flux.
To examine stuff. Let's just let's bring the voices up and the music down just a shade. There we go. Right, you can see here this is a guy, and as you can probably tell from his design, he is one of the king's footmen. Here he is. It literally says footman.
Excuse me, could we have a word with you?
Certainly. Which word would you like? May I recommend goodbye?
King Hugh sure has a lot of trophies.
Well done, sir. A keen observation. However, if I may be blunt, I find dusting a trifle difficult whilst engaged in such witty and insightful conversation. So if it's all the same to you, I suggest you gentlemen be on your way.
Hey, wait a second. What kind of a butler are you anyway?
For your information, no kind of butler at all. Are you blind, sir?
Flux, look at him. I think he's a footman.
What? Are you telling me a butler would be a great gig?
Right. This must be a tough time for King Hugh. Nefarious on the loose, Utopians getting struck down left and right.
Dust collecting on his trophies.
Oh, indeed. It's just terrible to see His Royal Highness so unhappy. Every night, I wind his precious royal music box. It begins to play its sweet little lullaby, and only then can my poor king sleep. Sweet dreams to your royal snookums, I softly whisper, as I tuck His Highness in. Footman's duties. You wouldn't understand.
Time for us to shove off.
Then please, by all means, shove off, sir.
Probably do for now. So we can... How do I examine stuff? Is it only... Yeah, I think it's just the stuff that shows as, like, pick-upable you can examine.
Utopian Gardening Club. Watering Can Award. Congratulations, King Hugh. May your garden enjoy many golden showers.
That's the type of humour that we're going to see throughout.
A fish trophy.
Red herring.
Please don't touch the trophies, gentlemen. I've just spent the last week dusting them. I've worn my toes to the bone dusting those. Please keep your hands off them.
Okay, we can't do anything else here for the time being, I don't think, but we will at some point. We can't go back in there. I think the best thing to do is go through here. I think that's the lab. I think talking to the scientist is how to start off our main story. Get an idea of what we need.
Hello?
Hello. We're looking for the Royal Engineer.
Really? I'm looking for my glasses.
Oh. Well, if you see the engineer, would you tell him we're looking for him?
I will. But he's rather preoccupied right now. He's lost his glasses. Now where can they be?
Okay, so I think the first thing we have to do is find his glasses.
Another of the engineer's useful inventions, no doubt. Another of the engineer's useful Another of the engineer's useful...
Same dialogue.
It's a trash can.
So's the floor, apparently.
We go through the trash
can?
Alright, what if I put Flux in the trash can?
He's not that useless.
Well, let's go through here.
I wonder what's through that doorway on the right.
That's a tippy-top secret area. Please, stay out.
That poor bird is helpless without his glasses.
I have a sneaking suspicion he's helpless with his glasses.
Wondered if he might just have them on his head or something. I can't see them. Okay, well they're possibly not in here then. Tell you what, it has been so long since I played this game. I mean, decades, I would think. I played it quite a bit back in the day, but not for a long, long time. I don't really remember any of the puzzles. So,
The door is locked. Do you think
okay.
King Hugh wants us to stay out of there?
Heck no! I've always viewed a locked door as an invitation.
So one thing, where is my sort of inventory? Not sure.
There's a hole in the side of the cupboard. There's a hole...
Yeah, I know. Okay. What if we try flux with it? No. Okay, let's head outside. Maybe the glasses aren't here at all.
You know, Flux,
Oh.
I have this weird nagging feeling that before we leave the palace, there's something we're supposed to do.
You mean like find out what we're supposed to do?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was it. I guess we better talk to the...
That would be good. All right. I'm sure his glasses are somewhere really obvious. I couldn't see them. Maybe we just talk to him and they're like in his pocket or something.
Excuse me.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm afraid I don't have time to chit-chat right now. Finding my glasses is a tippy-top priority.
Right.
That poor bird is helpless.
I'm sure it's something like they're on his head or they're in his pocket, but how do I...
Where are they?
I could ask the footman, maybe. Don't think there's any other areas off to the left or right. Have you seen his glasses?
We're back again.
Very good, sir. May I say, sir has an unrivaled mastery of stating the obvious.
Oh,
We were just talking to a bird downstairs. He seemed a little flustered.
Ah, you've had the misfortune of meeting Bric-a-Brac, our royal engineer.
Bric-a-Brac seems to be having a bit of a problem.
Allow me to go out on a limb, sir. Bric-a-Brac has lost his glasses.
Yes, that's right.
I don't suppose he has checked his pocket.
there we go.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Well, while I find the troubles of our engineer most fascinating, sir, in future I would prefer to focus my energies on more important matters, such as the condition of my master's trophies.
All right, let's say goodbye.
I'd better be going.
I think that's given us the
I have a
means
drawer
to
full of
talk to the
socks
bird
to
and
dust.
tell him to check his
Of
pocket.
course, one must have one's priorities.
I really appreciate how much Christopher Lloyd has put into this performance as well. I think a lot of sort of Hollywood actors in a sort of production like this, especially a video game from the 90s, they'd have been phoning it in. Christopher Lloyd really gave it his all in this game, which really helps it, I think.
Bric-a-Brac, by any chance are your glasses in your pocket?
I have no idea. I wish I had them right now.
I think what Drew means is, look in your pocket!
Oh, okay. My glasses! I wonder who put them there. Say, do I know you?
I'm Drew, and he's Flux. We're friends of King Hugh. We've come to help you with a cutifier.
Wonderful. Welcome to Team Happy. Let me show you what I've been working on. Gentlemen, this is the blueprint for Nefarious's Malevolator. Now then, you see the 12 things installed inside the ship's deck? The whistles, the dagger, and whatnot? Well,
They power Nefarious's malevolation beam. We need 12 things to power the beam on our machine. But so far, I've only been able to find one.
Well, I guess a scavenger hunt for the missing parts shouldn't take too long. We already have the blueprint. At least we know what we need to get.
Not that easy. Use the same 12 things, get another malevolation beam. See? What we need are 12 different things. Things of a different nature. Things that will produce the reverse effect.
Oh, right. You said you had one thing that worked?
Why, yes, I do. Let's take another look-see at the blueprint. The one thing that seems to work is sugar. It works when I put it right there where the spice is in Nefarious' machine.
But why?
I haven't a clue.
Well, Bric-a-Brac, we better go. The sooner we get those missing parts, the better for all of us.
Wait, you'll be needing the Malevolator blueprint for reference. Oh, now where's it?
He's holding it.
You're still holding it, Wing Commander.
Oh. Oh, that reminds me. I want to give you something that may help. A bottomless bag.
Here we go.
To
This is our
carry
inventory
all
coming.
the parts in.
Thank you, Bric-a-Brac.
Splendid. And please, feel free to come back here anytime. We can install different things into the cutifier to see if they work, or we can just talk. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, new friends, and good luck!
All right, let's take a quick look at that blueprint.
The Malevolator.
You've probably already got the idea from sugar going in where spice goes, sugar and spice, etc. So everything is kind of from nursery rhymes or, you know, famous phrases, sayings, sort of things. So I can't remember the dagger one, but I remember I think it's stars and stripes. I think it's heart and I want to say soul. I think it's bells and whistles. Might be spit and polish, pins and needles. I mean, I can't remember exactly these, but it's something of this nature. I think it's nuts and bolts, ball. I don't remember ball. I think it's bow and arrow, salt and pepper, rock and might be roll, something like that. So there's a few there amongst. I mean, I'm not certain on really any of them, but I think that's the general idea, and we'll sort of get an idea of what we need to get as we go, I think. But we should be able to leave the palace now. We'll be coming back here later, but I think for now we need to just go. What does that plaque say?
Future home of the Royal Botanical Gardens.
I can hardly wait.
These guys.
Hi, guys. I'm Drew Blank, and this is my friend, Flux Wildly.
We're building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
We're secretly building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
Oh, jeez. These are the palace guards. You think they don't know what's going on?
Building a machine?
Cutopia?
Yeah. He's got a key. I think we might need that key for the cupboard that's in there, but I wonder how we get it.
So, what exactly do you guys do around here?
Let's show him, Sparky. Okie dokie, Chipper. 2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity ba. Bip boop
There we
bip
go.
boop bippity ba.
Ya da da da, diddly da, ya da diddly diddly da.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo. Oops.
That's our little hello dance.
It even has a message.
That's right. It means hello.
Here's hoping it made your trip to the palace today just a tiny bit brighter.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
You don't have to thank us.
Your smile is payment enough.
Okay, so I think we need to do that and get the key somehow when they drop it. Can't quite remember how.
Boy, it sure has been a tough day, hasn't it, Flux?
Yes?
Oh, we sure could use some cheering up.
Mayday, mayday! Our friends have the frownies.
Quick, the dance. Oh no, wait. It hasn't been that tough.
2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip.
Right, I've got
bippity
the
ba.
pointer now,
Bip
so
boop, bip boop,
let's grab
bippity
that.
ba.
Ya da.
Oh, looks like the little fellow's dropped something. Too bad.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo.
Nice. Okay, well, let's go and try that then in that lock. It's either this door or this cupboard, and I can't remember which. So why don't we try the door first?
Well, there's one problem.
That's a bingo.
solved.
And 1,110 to go. Of course, that's only an estimate.
Oh, it's the king's bedroom. Okay, what do we got? Got a music box. I'll look at that in a sec. What does this note say?
Remember, open up. Don't shut down. Go right in. Don't be left out. Sounds like some sort of inspirational note. A
Let's
royal
do
music
this.
box, complete with an embossed portrait of King Hugh on the lid.
It is a code. That note. I can't remember what for. Oh, up, down, right, left.
Hey, we
There we
opened
go.
a secret passage.
I guess reorganizing your sock drawers can pay off after all.
Now what's going on with this rug?
Wow, a secret trapdoor! Drew, you're a genius! I mean, I think you're a genius. You were looking for a trapdoor, right?
I don't know if we
It's
want
one
to...
of those trap doors that diminutive monarchs like to conceal under their bedroom rugs. It won't open. I think it's locked on the other side.
Okay, well let's go in the secret passage to begin with. I think maybe you pull the cord to open the trapdoor, but I'm not sure on that. What have we got?
I can't reach it.
Wait a minute. I know how you could get up there. In Xanadu, we'd get a large can of beans and a lighter and...
This doesn't sound like a particularly good idea, Flux.
Hey, it doesn't smell like a particularly good idea either. But it works. Boom! You're up there!
Okay, I think what we do is we put Flux with the loose floorboard.
Hey, Flux, go stand on that loose floorboard for a second, okay?
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
And catapult him up.
Flux, you did it!
Wow, that was hard.
The leap?
The floor.
I don't think there's really anything else to do down here now. Oh, what was that? I think it was probably just my inventory. Right, let's go back up. So I think I know what we do now. So we want to put the rug back over.
Nice cover-up.
And we want to summon the footman, I think.
Huh? Huh?
No.
Yes!
Whoops. Oh dear. Ouch. Predictable. Huh? How inconvenient.
Yep. There's a real sort of Who Framed Roger Rabbit energy about this game as well, which also happened to star a certain Christopher Lloyd, so maybe that wasn't coincidental. But we can get in the trophy room now, and certainly take the watering can, and probably the fish as well we seem to be able to take. Can't remember what these are used for, but so let's start by grabbing a couple of things.
Whoops.
I guess that's King Hugh's little way of saying, "Don't take my trophies, you miserable thieves!"
Looks like this is the one that got away.
All right, so I don't think we can take the watering can unless. Hang on. Could I put the music box on there?
That's too heavy.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we can
This
get out.
trophy won't do me much good if I can never leave the room again.
So we'll still have to find a way of balancing that if we want to take it out. But we were able to take the fish for now. I guess that's something. Oh, if I right-click on an exit, it goes straight there. That's good to know. I was literally just thinking another game where we have to walk slowly in between scenes, but actually that's a nice little shortcut. So we've got a bunch of shops here. What have we got? We've got frogs. They seem quite sad.
Excuse me, do you...
Why, look, brother. I think we've got some new faces here in the bakery.
I'll say, welcome, fellows.
I'm Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wildly.
Pleased to meet you, fellas. We're the Baker Boys.
Are they fabulous, though?
So, I'm walking down the street, and an old man comes up to me and asks directions to the fish market. The fish market, I say.
Don't ask me. I thought you brought the strudel.
Wait a minute. That didn't make any sense.
They're missing the middle part.
No, he's right.
All right. It's just not the same now that it's just me and me.
Just you and you?
No, me.
That's me.
Hold it right there.
He's Doe, I'm me. We also have a middle brother named Ray.
Or at least we did.
Our poor departed brother Ray was the one who sang the middle note, told the middle of the jokes, and ran the middle bakery.
Departed? Did Ray croak?
No, he departed. One day he went out, and he never came back.
And ever since, it's been a tough go for me and me.
Where do you think Ray went?
We think he was shanghaied.
Shanghaied? Did you say shanghaied? Ray was shanghaied? Whoa! I mean, whoa! Okay, someone tell me what shanghaied means.
Someone kidnapped him?
Ah, bingo, yeah.
Well, we think it may have been nefarious, horrible henchmen.
Why would they do that?
We think maybe it was a case of mistaken identity.
So you're saying you think they meant to kidnap some other baking, singing frog?
Well, I guess we better be going.
Take care.
Don't talk to strangers.
Always take a sweater.
Don't forget to write.
Oh, and they're sad again. Right, they got various things around here, but I don't think I can really do a lot yet. Oh, got a couple of keys.
Oops.
I'm sure they'll be useful.
Drew, why are we standing in an empty pantry?
I'm not sure. I guess it just seemed like a good idea at the time.
Alright, nothing in there then. So I think before we can really get anything useful from them, I think we need to find and rescue their brother. Maybe they make us a cake or something? I can't remember. Let's go here. Looks like a costume shop or something? Or a beauty parlor? No, costume, yeah.
Look at all the cool get-ups.
Yeah, there's a veritable lot of them.
It's like a Marvin the Martian, Elmer Fudd. And this is the... Was this the nurse nanny from the Jetsons?
Look at all the cool get-ups.
Okay, same dialogue. Alright, let's talk to the proprietress.
Excuse us. Excuse us.
Excuse us!
Okay, like you're excused. Oh my God! Like, where is my head today? I'm Miss Fit. Well, welcome to the Costumerama.
Good book?
Not even. I am like a total agnostic.
No. I meant, do you like your book? Like?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad book, you know? I mean, there's like nothing more noble than the written word.
What a crazy coincidence. Why, I was just saying that to Drew here. Books are the best. They're the tops. Good old books. Oh, all those words and everything. Woo! Can't get enough of them.
Give it up, Flux. Whatever you're thinking, it's not gonna happen.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Drew. So, Misfit, how about you and I get together and, read a few books by candlelight? Just the two of us.
Sounds rad. It's like totally cool that you're so into reading. You wouldn't believe the amount of jerks that try picking me up, pretending they like books. Thing is, I only have to talk to them for about 5 minutes before I see right through them. I usually get so totally irked that I end up walloping them with one of my karate kicks. I'm like a total black belt.
Really? Oh no, you know what? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take a rain check on our little reading rendezvous. You see, Drew here needs my help, and I can't just up and desert him like that. Ain't that right, buddy?
That's right, buddy.
Bummer.
So what's that you're reading?
It's called Enigma. It's a book of insoluble puzzles.
Insoluble puzzles? Hey, what a blast! Say, why didn't they just make the book illegible while they were at it?
Hey, like, I'm open-minded, okay? I'll read anything.
I think we need that book. I can't remember what for right now, but we need to get hold of
I
that.
really dig your costumes.
Thanks. Business has been, like, totally great lately. I just finished up my Rent-A-Rama promotion, and I gave out Mongo vouchers.
Mongo?
Vouchers?
For a free rental.
That's very generous of you.
No way. It's like marketing.
I wonder if we can get hold of one of those vouchers.
So, if you love books, why do you run a
Costumerama? Well, like, I love costumes, too. I mean, what could be more totally profound than to, like, transcend your physical appearance? Plus, reading and costuming are really cool together, you know? I mean, a lot of my costumes are based on something I've read.
Like the Emperor's New Clothes.
Like the one I made after I read Camus. It was based on the unreasonable silence of the universe.
That I'd like to see.
Oh, sorry. It's like out on consignment.
Bummer. We are so out of here.
Yeah, quick, before you start talking like that all the time.
Cool. Yeah, I think we need to find something else for her to read, and she just gives us that. I can't remember. Let's try here. Looks like a joke store. Oh, it's an arcade. Okay. What have we got going on?
If I know bears and their compulsive video game playing habits, I'm never going to get to play this game.
Bears have compulsive video game playing habits?
Just take a look around. You should really read my paper on it sometime. A video game.
Hey, imagine if you discovered you were just a character inside one of those things. I bet you'd feel like a real loser.
I guess you'd be even more of a loser if you never knew.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Whack Man, it looks like.
I'd better speak to the cashier first. Who knows what the house rules are around here.
Alright.
Good day, kind sir. My name is Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wildly. Pleased to meet you. So, is this an arcade?
No, it's a flower shop. Only we're fresh out of flowers. Of course it's an arcade, you meathead!
Drew! Did you hear that? You just got dumped on by a Cutopian! Drew Blank snubbed by a sap! Oh, boy! I can't think of anything more humiliating! Wait until everybody hears about this! You'll never live it down!
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Flux Wildly. You know, I thought Cutopians were supposed to be happy and helpful, caring and sharing. You seem, surprisingly, obnoxious.
Okay, so you found me out. I'm not from around here.
Yeah, hey, I remember you. You used to have a place like this in Zany-Doo. How come you left the homeland?
Business sucked. It's not easy to con a zany. Everyone's a wise guy.
Yeah.
So I came over here to swindle, entertain these smiley little Cutopian saps. It ain't glamorous, but it's a living.
Ripping off Cutopians. Why, that's just downright inspired. You need a partner?
He's speaking theoretically, of course.
I am?
Well, theoretically speaking. No!
That game in the middle isn't very popular.
Whackman? Hey, that's 'cause it's from Zany-Doo. My furry little patrons prefer goody-goody Cutopian games like Sweet Fighter.
Sweet Fighter?
You hurl compliments.
Figures.
That's your most popular game?
Yeah, that and Mortal Wombat.
I won't ask.
Well, don't. Now, Whackman, here's a game. And with all the time I got on my tentacles, let's just say I've gotten pretty damn good at it. In fact, I've got sort of a standing challenge. If anyone can beat me at Whackman, I'll give them one of the arcade's top prizes. This fabulous, practically gold chain.
Practically gold.
Hey, that's almost valuable.
I have no idea how to play Whackman, but I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. And a lot of humiliation. So, are you up for a game?
Sure, chump. You beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
I can't remember how to do this. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Why can't I? Ah, crap. I just realised what I've got to be doing. Oh, I can go further down? I seem to have lost the lost the voices. Okay, well we'll see if that comes back afterwards. It may have come back. Try to get down. Get up! I think I'm winning so far. Need him to duck down. There he goes. Oh, is that a draw? Draw! Oh no! I don't think I win on a draw. Okay, I'll give it one more go. And then I'll pause while I try and do it. I wasn't far off then. I kind of... The controls are not that responsive. Oh, I did it anyway. Yay! What? Yes, lost the vocals. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save, and I'm going to quit out and come back in and see if that fixes the voices. So hang on. It's alright, I didn't need to quit. Just in the menu for some reason the voices was deselected.
My pal Flux.
There we go. It's all back. So we need to talk to him about this thing as well.
I think I know how that strengthometer thing works. You try to ring the bell, right?
Yep, that's all you gotta do to win one of the arcade's top prizes. This bottle of fine Chablis. I even got a lucky mallet right here waiting for you. Aw, sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
Good effort, Drew. Even though you failed, I admire you for giving it your best shot. I don't know him. I've never seen him about in my life.
Okay, so we need these. This is the bells that we need for the device.
A cheap chain from the arcade. keys from the baker's piano. A herring. A royal music box, complete with an embossed portrait of King Hugh on the lid. The
Do any of these
malevolator.
things feel like they could go here? Chain. Oh, I reckon that's going to be a cloak, you know, cloak and dagger. I've got gold, chain, ball and chain. That's got to be it, right? What else have I got? A herring. That seems like a red herring, so I don't even know if that's going to be a solution to anything. Keys. Keys. Anywho, I think we're probably done in here for the time being. I think we need to come back and win that, but we might need our own, like, mallet or something to do that.
Typical. In Cutopia, even an Irish pub is about as rowdy as a tea room.
I don't know, Flux. I think that mouse over there would disagree with you. Look at him.
Away with you!
Looks like the place is a little livelier than you thought, buddy.
Cool.
Alright, let's start off talking to the bartender, shall we?
Hi there.
Hello and welcome. So glad you could make it to me lovely establishment.
My, you're looking awfully good today. Magic weather, isn't it?
Yes?
A good answer. A fine answer.
Aye, nothing short of pure dead brilliant, by the way.
Thanks?
Why, and I couldn't be better myself.
Thanks for asking.
Sure.
He seems to be Scottish and Irish, for some reason.
I couldn't help but notice that your accent is, well...
First it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then Irish, then Scottish, Irish, Scottish.
I think he gets the point.
Ah, yes, thank you for noticing. A lot of folks can't tell the difference.
It's my ancestry, you see.
I'm half Irish.
And half Scottish.
And all cheese.
Aye, that's right.
I suppose you could say I'm a bit of a hunk. A hunk of cheese. Woohoo!
But not a very sharp one, apparently.
That's an interesting organ you have there.
Oh, my kilt's riding up again, isn't it?
No, I mean the piano-type organ thingy.
Oh, yes, of course. She's a Hamlin pipe organ. Top of the line she is.
Until recently, she used to get a lot of use.
Why, the Baker boys performed in here almost every day.
Until the offy business with the brothers' disappearance.
Well, you certainly seem to have the luck of the Irish. It's quite a popular little pub we run here.
Oh, I'm sure it has everything to do with the tavern's tasteful decor.
Yes, the shamrock motif is very original.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say so, sirs. Very kind. Although...
I do have one eensy little problem.
Oh? What's eating you, laddie?
Well, that's just it, you see.
There's a moose loose about this house.
Huh?
Right here, in the tavern.
There's a moose.
You're being harassed by a very large antlered deer?
Dinna be silly.
You know what I mean.
There's a wee slicket cowering timorous beastie.
There's a mouse for crying out loud.
Ah, a mouse.
Aye, a moose.
Moose. The moose loose about this house.
So how long has this mouse been around anyway?
You know, that's funny.
He showed up the very same day I got back from my vacation.
Your vacation?
I went to Xanadu.
Oh, what a terrible mistake.
Hey, watch it, buddy. That's my hometown, you know.
And a lovely place it is.
But, and this is only my opinion, mind you, it's no place to relax, is it?
Why, every time I'd so much as set foot outside...
Wham! Someone will come up behind me and pull my kilt down or drop an anvil on my scone.
Hey, that's...
Just terrible. Tell me, what possible problem could a little mouse pose to such a big hunk of cheese like yourself? Uh-oh, I begin to understand.
No, I'm not sure that you do.
I mean, the little fellow does take a wee nibble at me noggin from time to time.
But that's all right with me. I wouldn't want the poor wee thing to starve after all.
So then, if you don't mind him chewing chunks out of you, what's the problem?
Well, you see, in addition to having a healthy appetite, this mouse is a bit, high-spirited.
I mean, he's an absolute bombpot if you catch me drift.
We don't, but we do, if you catch my drift.
And though I'm sure he doesn't mean us any harm, his shenanigans are driving me customers absolutely crazy.
Oh, I've tried everything, but I just cannot seem to make him go away.
So, what's a little irritation? You sure you're not making a mountain out of a mouse hole?
No, I'm not. I'm at me wit's end, I tell you.
I'm even offering a reward to the person that catches the wee tyke.
He's giving away a reward? This guy's gotta be desperate. I mean, he is half Scottish after all. I see you've set a trap for your little visitor.
Oh dear, that horrible thing.
I really hoped I wouldn't have to use it, mind you.
It's just that, well, I've asked our tiny friend nicely to leave ever so many times, and it hasn't worked at all.
I thought he'd see that ugly trap and simply get scared away.
Yeah, right. It looks like he's quaking with fear already.
I suppose what I really need is someone with pest control experience to come and catch the daft wee bugger for me.
By the way, did I mention that there's a lovely reward for the fellow that does?
Hey, wait a minute. Do we leave that haggis in the oven?
Oh yeah. We best skedaddle.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you.
Come back anytime you fancy.
Can I use Flux with the piano? No.
Flux, go give that mousetrap a whack, would you?
Check. The moose has vamoosed.
Can't seem to catch him. It's just too fast.
Okay, I don't think we have what we need yet.
The little creep took off.
I was wondering if I could pick up the mallet.
Maybe I'll give the barman's organ a try.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
Right, so I'm pretty... it's very sped up, that sequence for some reason. I think what we need to... I know what we need to do now.
Can't seem to catch him.
Let's get him by his mouse hole.
It's just too fast.
Right.
Ready for another musical interlude?
Play it again, blank.
Let's get him dancing. Oh no, I stopped. I was trying to pick up Flux. No, get back to it.
Ready for another musical interlude?
Play it again, blank.
Right. Grab Flux. Get him to...
Flux, go give that mousetrap a whack, would you?
Check. Take that, you Westley rodent.
Done yourself, wee man.
Goodness me, you used the trap.
I never meant for our wee pal to get popped.
Oh, don't worry. As soon as we bend his skull back into shape, I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Ugh, I suppose you're right. Perhaps that is for the best.
Thank you, friends, for making me tavern a peaceful, happy place again. Oh, and without further ado, here's your reward, gentlemen.
An old mug. That's our reward?
I know. It's maybe too much, isn't it?
But please, take it. I insist.
The both of you have earned it, so you have.
Fox, what are we going to do with this piece of junk?
I got a few ideas.
A leaky old tankard from the tavern.
I think I know what to do with it.
An unconscious and slightly scruffy mouse.
Can I take the hammer now? I guess not. I guess we'll need to find another hammer for the strength machine, but I think I might have what I need to get the a watering can now. If we try use the mug with this.
Perfect.
Ta-da! Good. Okay. I can't remember what we need that for, but we might as well check some of the stuff that we found with the scientist. Let's see.
Hi, Bric-a-Brac.
Who is this Bric-a-Brac? The name sounds familiar, but for the life of me, I can't seem to place the face.
He's you.
Who's who?
You are Bric-a-Brac.
Yes, of course I'm Bric-a-Brac. Uh-oh. Did you two sillies forget who I was?
Groan.
Heavy sigh.
Forget it, Bric-a-Brac.
That he can do.
So what do? Do we just show him the thing? Let's show him the chain and see if that works.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. But heavens, my birthday is months away.
It's for the cutifier.
Oh, that's very sweet. But the cutifier's birthday won't be for a while yet.
We think it might be one of the parts we're looking for.
But then, why did you say it was a birthday gift? Well, it's no matter. Let's try it out, shall we?
So the new parts go in those compartments around the cutifier's deck?
Yes, that's right. When you've installed all the components, you simply press that big red button to run the machine. If there are any problems, the computer will let us know.
Alright, so chain should go where ball goes, which is this one. Looks okay. We could try stars. I don't think these are the stars we need. Oh, it is. I think. Maybe anything goes in there. What do I do? Do we... What happens if I put a wrong thing in? Does it... Yeah, I think it just accepts anything at this stage. How do I test the... Oh.
I think Drew here just likes pressing that big red button.
Oh, wait a minute. We can't test the machine until all 12 parts are in
All
place.
parts. Okay, well I'm going to take the mouse out because I'm not convinced he's the right one. I'm pretty sure chain's right. Herring...
A gold-plated watering can.
I think that's a means to a puzzle. I don't think it's... keys doesn't really make sense somewhere, so I figure that's probably...
Don't forget your things!
Oh. Okay. I thought we could do it as we went, but it seems like it's maybe something you do when you think you got everything. Okay. Well, let's move on. Oh.
It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun in a big hurry.
Maybe she's late for a very important date.
She doesn't look very happy.
If we don't stop Nefarious, someday all of Cutopia will look like this.
Alright, let's talk to Fluffy.
Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun, I presume?
That's me!
She's really annoying.
How are you today, Fluffy?
I'm fuzzy and fluffy and cute and cuddly, and I just couldn't be happier. Oopsie, I just told an itty-bitty fib. You see, ever since that bad Mr. Nefarious started messing up Cutopia with his nasty machine, I've been just an eensy bit cranky. That nasty man is ruining everything! Just look at my meadow! Nasty, nasty, nasty! It's just not fair! Oh, golly, listen to me. I'm being a great big grouchy pants. I should be welcoming you. Welcome, welcome.
Thanks so much.
No, thank you. I love to make special new friends. Oh, boy, is it a beautiful day.
I guess Nefarious's attacks have you pretty shaken up.
Golly, yes, but it gets much worse. You see, some bunny gave me this cotton candy to cheer me up, but I prefer popcorn! What did I do to deserve this? I'm just a perky, cute little bunny with shiny soft fur. Why me? Why me?
Right. So, Fluffy, what exactly do you do around here, anyway?
Do? Why, my job is being the cutest little bunny in the whole wide world. My big bunny ears are cute. My little bunny bottom is cute. Why, even my teeny little poops are cute. Hooray! Hooray for me!
And I'm sure those teeny little poops smell better than flowers, right?
Do they ever? Wanna sniff my sweet fluffy bottom?
Hey, guess what? No!
Do you know King Hugh?
Oh, yes. I just love Huey. He's so good and wise and happy and good looking.
Good looking?
Of course. Every bunny is good looking in their own special way. Even you.
That's nice.
Nice is my specialty.
So, Fluffy, what's so bad about cotton candy anyway?
Well, gee, nothing at all, I guess. Except that I hate cotton candy! Oh! My poor little tummy! Whoa! Woe is me!
Considering what Nefarious has done to this meadow, I guess we should be thankful he didn't hit us.
You know, I think we have my lucky charm to thank for that.
Oh? A charm?
Oh, it's just a little rabbit's foot I carry around with me.
Flux.
Don't worry. I know he was just trying to say something nice. Like how bunnies are lucky and lovable and good to have around. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said anything at all.
Well, Fluffy, I'm afraid we have to go.
Oh, boo! It's always sad to see friends leave. Oh, well. Oh, I'd like to give the whole world a great big fluffy bun hug. Wouldn't you?
Sure, I guess.
But you can't, 'cause you're not fluffy bun.
For which I am eternally grateful.
Cool, okay, well let's move on past Fluffy, shall we? Let's talk to the Scarecrow.
Hello?
Drew, what do you think you're doing?
Well, I thought maybe, you know.
You thought this rag-clad bundle of straw was alive, didn't you?
No. Well, okay, maybe I did. It's not like I haven't seen weirder stuff.
Oh, Drew. Even in my world, the Scarecrow is just a... Hello? Scarecrow.
You were saying...
Hey, did one of you minxes call me a rag-clad bundle of straw? Or did that all happen in some beastly dream? I don't know. Dreams are the strangest things, aren't they? I had this simply divine one the other day. I was floating high above the world, the wind gently cradling and caressing me as I gracefully swooped and pirouetted in the air. Oh, and through all of it, I was wearing this teal chiffon scarf that was to die for. It can be really quite devastating. Waking up from a dream like that, can't it?
Yeah.
He's wearing a cloak.
So, Mr. Scarecrow,
Cloak and dagger.
what are you doing here? Just hanging around?
Hardly. If you must know, I'm watching over my babies.
Your babies?
The crows, darling, the crows.
You might want to take another look at your job description. As far as I know, scarecrows are supposed to scare
Is he going to say he's called
crows.
like a carecrow
For your
or something?
information, I am not a scarecrow. I am a carecrow. Who do you think cares for all the little birds? Florence Nightingale?
Sounds about right.
And take it from me, bullying birds is one thing, but it takes a much stronger sort to look after them. Why, the wear and tear from throwing seed alone. Just look at these hands. Are these the hands of the idol? I don't think so, sailor. Well, I suppose it's the price I pay for not wearing rubber gloves. But have you seen the gaudy colors those things come in? Yuck. No, thank you. I'd rather my hands fell off at the sleeve than be caught wearing those fashion faux pas. I know, I'm terrible, aren't I?
Well, we gotta be going.
All right, boys. But don't forget about your friend the Carecrow. Be sure to keep me posted. As if I wasn't already.
Slightly unfortunate characterizing there, but yeah. I think we need to give him gloves, and I think he'll give us his cloak. Not here.
A bovine butter-making machine. I think it's broken. Extremely strong-smelling fertilizer.
It's the kind of smell that makes you sit up and take notice, and then stand up and take off.
I'm not going to stick my hand in there.
What about watering can? Oh.
Yuck.
Okay, we'll leave that for a while. Let's talk to the cow.
Hello, ladies.
Psst, Drew, let me handle this. I'm a whiz with foreign languages. Moo! Mama be do! Hubba hubba, ring-a-ding-ding, cowabunga!
Are you speaking to us?
Do you?
Oh, you must want some butter. I'm terribly sorry, but there isn't any more.
None at all.
Butter? No, we...
You see, the churnatron is broken.
Hey, no big deal.
I know how upset you must be. Without butter, life is barely worth living. All of Cutopia mourns my pure, sweet creamery butter.
Unhappy day. Unhappy day.
But we will soldier on, and you must as well.
Courage.
Say, aren't you ladies supposed to be on all fours?
Of all the nerve!
Oh my goodness!
No, that's not what I meant. Really, it's not. It's just that, in my world, forget it. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Well, anyone with the good manners to apologize is welcome in our stable.
By the way, my name is Drew, and this here is Flux.
Goodness me, where are my manners? I'm Marge, and this is Polly, and this machine is my lifelong friend and partner, the Churnatron.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. The horse seems a little quiet.
Elmer? Yes, Elmer's special.
Special?
You know, it's a nice silo, but it isn't holding any grain, if you grasp my meaning.
No grain.
Grain? I just figured he was a total retard or something.
Oh, God.
Sorry, ladies. Flux is special. He suffers from foot and mouth disease, if you grasp my meaning.
Huh?
So, what exactly happened to the Churnatron anyway?
I'm afraid it may have broken down from simple overuse. I do so enjoy making butter.
1 minute it was working fine, churning away. Then all of a sudden, a metal thingamabob flew off. We looked everywhere, but we couldn't find it.
If only we had a way of getting that part. Without it, my life is meaningless.
You know, Marge, meaning, purpose, all that stuff is overrated. Hell, just ask Flux here. His life is completely pointless, and he's loving every minute of it.
You betcha, sweet Bippy. As a revered Zanian philosopher once said, those who seek meaning in their lives are... What the... Ah! He was run over by a runaway ice cream truck before completing his last work. But for all us Zanians, there is profound meaning to be found in his senseless, untimely death.
I know what you're trying to do, and I thank you. You're good people. But I'm afraid for a domesticated bovine, life is empty when you have a sack full of souring milk.
Amen.
So long, ladies.
We have to move along. Move along? Get it?
That's a very bad joke.
Are they making fun of us?
Of course not, Polly. These are our friends.
Comments like that make me feel like I'm about 3 feet high.
You are about 3 feet high.
Cool. For a second there, I thought I developed a conscience.
Okay, so I think what we need to do here is get a magnet or something.
This is useless. I don't think I'll be able to find anything just digging through a haystack.
Which we don't have yet, and haven't seen anywhere as yet. So where else shall we go? Where do we come from? Probably the meadow, so is this... Yeah, okay, this is different. Nuts and bolts, salt and pepper there. The question is how to get it.
A nasty-looking squirrel. The door to the squirrel's treehouse. I don't think the squirrel will let me do that.
Lux?
Flux, go up there and ask the squirrel if you can grab his nuts.
I thought you'd never ask.
I don't think he said yes.
Hey, Flux, I hate that. Could you kindly impale yourself on that briar patch and grab that pepper for me?
2 words. No freaking way.
Alright, I can't remember what we do with the squirrel. Oh, hang on. I think we make, I think we use these as teeth on some kind of squirrel, like lady squirrel costume or something? I think. I can't remember really. Oh, we're heading into the Malevolent Lands now. I might come back and go up the other path to begin with. Let's head up here. Ah, this is the way to Zany Doo.
It's Zany Doo. That's where I live.
I guess the nut's not up for grabs. An empty hand. Or, in other words, my take-home pay from Sam Schmaltz, Inc. Hi there, Jumbo! What's up? Beside you, of course! Looks like a gear shift. It's in neutral. This is getting us nowhere.
Well, technically speaking, we're somewhere, but I guess it's not the somewhere you had in mind.
Alright, let's... I know what to do. We give the mouse to the hand, I think. And now we should be able to go.
I guess an unconscious mouse ain't all that scary.
Oh. Okay. Have I got anything to wake him up? Oh, maybe this?
Sorry, little fella, but it's time to wake up and smell the fertilizer. A hand holding a wide-awake mouse.
Yeah, okay. That seems like it'll work.
Going to Zany Doo! I love going to Zany Doo! Are we there yet?
This is where it all starts getting a little weird. Let's start there, I suppose. Ah, okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Outhouse security. I'll have to ask you gentlemen to step away from the rest facility.
Oh, yeah? Or else what?
Citizens, in my capacity as an outhouse security professional, this Flushing establishment and its surroundings are within my jurisdiction. In short, from where you stand, I am the law. As such, I am authorized to deal with scoundrels, gangsters, charlatans, miscreants, rapscallions, ne'er-do-wells, and all other troublemakers as I see fit. This would include mercilessly beating you about the head with the shovel.
I think we better just do whatever he says.
I swear, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm a pitiful coward, I'd step back a few feet and flip him off. Big time!
Let me get this straight. You're guarding this outhouse?
Correct. No one is allowed inside until the clock strikes the end of my shift. Zany Doo Penal Code Section 7, Subparagraph 12.
But what if it's an emergency?
A fish flushing emergency?
Fish flushing?
Well, yeah. What else would we do in there?
Sir, I would caution you that entering an outhouse for any reason other than to flush fish would be considered toileting with intent, for which I can and will cause you pain.
Hey, what else would we do in there? Right, Flux?
Look,
We just want to flush some fish. Is that so wrong?
I believe I've made it very clear to you two that fish flushing hours are over. Come back after the Xanadu clock has chimed out the end of my shift. At that time, I shall spend exactly 30 minutes perambulating to my residence, and after ensuring that my dwelling is tidy and secure, will retire for the evening. Until then, I shall guard this flushing establishment with the selfless devotion expected of an outhouse security professional.
How about a bribe?
What could you possibly offer me to make me break the law, and in so doing tarnish the spotless reputation of the toilet sentry?
Drew?
Satisfaction of knowing you've helped someone in need?
So long, gentlemen.
Nice one, buddy.
Pity. I thought you were about to offer me a comfy chair.
Yes, we can get that. Just let us in.
Attempting to bribe an outhouse security professional is in direct violation of Xanadu Penal Code Section 5, subparagraph 13. Cease and desist, or ready your hiney for the mother of all spankings.
We have to go. But before we do, I want you to know that talking to you has been like beating my head against a brick wall. Only more so.
Thank you, citizen. It's been a pleasure thwarting your illicit activities.
I'm just wondering what we do if we give him the red fish, because he's got odd-coloured fish on his shoulders. Yeah, nothing. Alright, what's this?
An advertisement for a whack me contest.
You call our hotline and give us all the right answers to our nearly impossible questions, we'll say you have won Whack Me's Not Everyone's a Winner contest. A free Whack Me product is yours today, in the unlikely event that you answer all of our questions correctly. That's right, there are absolutely no strings attached, except you have to correctly answer every last one of our maniacally difficult questions. Frankly, we doubt that today is your lucky day. Call now for your free prize, or at least a bunch of questions. Alright. We try going to Jim's, I guess. Jim's gym. What's going on with that cat?
Some hazardous looking gymnastics equipment.
Stop right there, worm-like insect. That machine is only for club members. You are barely fit to look at it, let alone touch its shiny chrome.
I wonder who that voice is based on. I'll be back.
Hi there, I'm Drew. This is my friend Flux.
Oh look, two scrawny stick figures have wandered accidentally into my world-famous gym by accident. You two are obviously looking for the dress shop down the street. You will recognize it by the sign reading, "Yes, girls, come inside now. We have petite sizes."
Let me guess. You're Jim.
Ooh, I am becoming flabbergasted. To my surprising, your little monkey head actually contains a tiny brain.
Actually, my species parted ways with the monkeys a long time ago. Then we started to use tools, grow vegetables, and domesticate lesser mammals, such as the canines.
Ha ha! While the monkey man grows vegetables, I am growing muscles.
I don't think he has any idea what I was talking about.
Yeah, well, that makes 3 of us.
What's that big machine in the corner?
You are looking at the ultimate piece of bodybuilding equipment, the Pumpotron. Guaranteed to be beating even the most pathetic loser into a powerful specimen of manhood.
Hey, Drew, listen to that. Sounds like there's hope for you after all.
Sorry, Charlie. The equipment is only for club members.
Great. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and join up.
Wrong again, Pee-wee man. Membership is by invitation only. My invitation.
And, we're not invited.
Bingo, puny wimp runt.
What's all the gymnastics stuff for?
That is my personal equipment. I use it to demonstrate my agility and grace.
If you ask me, all those bars and things look kind of dangerous.
To a clumsy, bumbling monkey like you, yes. But for me, my routine is as easy as 1, 2.
Say, Jim, could you possibly do us a small favor?
What is it that you are wanting? Speak, stick figure man.
Well, I was just wondering if maybe Flux and I could see your routine.
All right, I suppose I can be giving you a quick demonstration.
Oh boy, I can hardly be waiting.
Well?
Wow! That was amazing! You could be famous! I mean, any circus would kill for a dog act like that.
Well, it's time for us to go. Hey, we must have been here several months in dog years.
Do not be getting attitude, smarty slacks, or I will be having no choice but to pound you into a puddle with teeth.
Okay, so, I lost about an hour of gameplay due to an OBS fault. Luckily, I'd saved it where I left off before taking a break. I'm going to have to replay a bit, which means that, on the plus side, I spent a bit of time working out puzzles and stuff, but thankfully I now know how to do certain things. Yeah, we're going to continue on. Here we go.
There. That should do it.
That's the great Tim Curry voicing Nefarious? Is that his name?
Who's there?
It is I, your malevolence. 1,000 pardons, but I have detected a new presence in Qtopia.
I don't have time for more news of rabbits. I have work.
This is no rabbit. I've never sensed any creature quite like this before.
I see. Is it, dangerous?
It seems harmless. So far.
Good, but keep watching it. I'm not in the mood for meddlers. I need time to recharge the machine for my next strike.
Yes, my liege.
What's that noise? Is that whale flying past? Okay, so let's go up this middle road. There doesn't seem to be a lot to do here, except there is this vulture.
Vultures make me nervous when they hang around like that.
I think we need this sign.
I don't think the vulture will let me.
But yeah, we can't do anything with it yet. But I think this is the arrow that we need for the device, like bow and arrow. So let's go up here. This is a clock. This is a puzzle where we need to set it off at a certain time to make the guard go away from the fish flushing place. We don't actually know what time he finishes yet, but we can find that out shortly. You've got to wait for the light above the door to go before you can go through it, otherwise he just gets ejected. There we go. Go in. Here we are. Let's have a look at the display case.
Of exploding cigars.
Do the pictures as well.
What's with all the pictures?
You're looking at our favorite folks in the whole world, our paying customers. Every face on this wall belongs to a thoroughly satisfied client of ours. Ain't they a smiley bunch?
Sure.
Yeah, the ones who still have faces anyway.
So what we want to do is we want to look at his ID badge, and that's given us this little color sequence, and that's going to be important. Basically, well, you'll see what it's for. These guys are kind of like Tom and Jerry or Itchy and Scratchy.
Hi there, guys.
He's Warp, I'm Woof. Welcome to Whack Me.
Great place you have here.
Oh, Whack Me is just kind of a natural extension of Warp and me's hobby, see?
What hobby is that?
Beating the living crap out of each other for grins. One day we realized, hey, here we are beating the living crap out of each other. But what's in it for us? And then Warp said, you know, Woof, wouldn't all self-respecting zanies just give their eye teeth for the opportunity to beat the living crap out of each other with the same style and finesse as us? Well, actually, Warp just kind of chuckled this weird chuckle, but I knew what he meant.
And so, Whack Me was born. Abuse tools by the experts.
Exactly. We can put our names on Whack Me products with confidence, because we've tested every item personally, over and over, on each other.
You're obviously a shrewd businessman.
Hey, we saw a market niche and we filled it. In Zany Do, turn around and you step on someone who needs an anvil.
It's been a while since I was in here. Anything new?
Anything new? You hear that, Warp? Anything new? Are you kidding, mister? You turn around, we got something new every day.
I thought it was turn around, you step on somebody who needs an anvil.
Don't get smart, son. Stay the way you are.
So, what is new?
Our latest prototypes are in the case there. They aren't for sale just yet.
but we'd be more than happy to demonstrate them for you.
Yeah, let's work through them.
Could you demonstrate one of those cigars?
Absolutely, but be warned, this is no mere exploding cigar. This is the Fat Man of Trick Stogies. Smoking this sucker is real bad for your health. Best of all, it's guaranteed to go off in your mouth, not in your hands. Check it out.
I'm going to go to the flower, because basically 2 of them woof does to warp, and then the other 2 warp does to woof, so we'll sort of alternate
Can
that.
we take a look at that flower?
Friends, this is not your garden variety squirting flower. Why sprinkle your buddy with plain old water when you can douse him with an unhealthy portion of extra strength acid? Show 'em, Warp.
Right, let's see the boxing glove.
We'd love to see a demonstration of that boxing glove.
Right away, customer satisfaction is our middle name.
Let me guess. Turn around, you step on another satisfied customer.
Correct. Now listen up. With the simple press of a button, this glove will smash the living daylights out of any unsuspecting sucker skull. The chump on the receiving end is guaranteed to see stars every time. Crush all you want, folks. This glove is built to outlast your victims' heads blow after beautiful blow. Observe. Note the quality of our genuine synthetic leather.
Okay, so we need these. These are the stars and stripes thing for the device.
More where these came from.
There we go. So that's then collected. And let's find out what the
Hi,
itching
guys.
powder does.
How's business?
Painful.
Glad to hear it. That powder looks interesting.
That's our patented shake and flake itching powder. Sure, lots of stuff can make you itch, but our powder has a special added ingredient, Lepro C. I guarantee it'll give you a lot more than a little tingle. Ready, Warp?
What's that machine in the corner?
That little beauty is the one and only free-fall gift-o-matic. Just push the button to start it, then stop it at the gift you want by pushing the button again. It's our little way of saying a big thank you to our valued paying customers.
Which we are not,
guys,
sadly.
I'm afraid we have to get going.
I always hate to see our friends leave, especially when they haven't bought anything. Come again soon.
Okay, so we need to use this. I think we need all 3 prizes here, but we need to show proof that we've bought one of their products, which we haven't. Okay, so we want to go back here. I don't know what to do about this squirrel yet, but I don't think we can do anything just yet. But we need to kind of trigger the next thing here.
You doing, gents?
Hello.
Lovely day for a stroller, ain't it? BB Wolf at your service. BB, short for Big Bad.
Gotcha.
And practical. Big Bad is a real mouthful.
Another crack like that, my friend, and you'll be the mouthful. With whom do I have the treasure speaking?
I'm Drew Blank, and he's Flux Wildly.
Pleased to meet you.
That's nice. Anyway, we'd better be going.
Stick around a memento, fellas. I got a little flavor to ask you. See, I'm having some friends for dinner this evening, and I was hoping you might bring me a bottle of tasteful vino to accompany my riposte. Without my evening glass of wine, I get a little testes, if you snatch my drift.
Hey, I can feel a little testes myself when the mood takes me.
Consider your drift firmly snatched, Mr. Wolf.
Please, call me BB. I persist.
All right, BB. We'll be sure to keep an eye out for some wine.
Pardon me, friends, but I do believe there's been a small incommunicado. See, I'm not asking you to keep an eye out. I'm telling you to bring me some stinking wine if you want to get through these woods alive.
Okay.
Good. Now I want to wish you and your friend good luck in your missionary.
That's real big of you, BB.
Of course. Everything about me is big.
That's funny. I was just thinking, what big eyes you've got.
All the better for seeing how you ain't got my wine yet. Get going. Ciao.
So I'm pretty sure that's voiced by sort of renowned voice actor Jim Cummings, who's done loads and loads of animated stuff and games down the years. I think he did quite a bit in Skyrim. He also did Cat Dog. Anyone used to watch that cartoon in the, I want to say 90s. It might be early noughties. I'm not quite sure on that. So let me think. We need to kind of... This kind of is like, it's almost like a domino run. We need like the first domino to fall. Like we've got lots of puzzles kind of there in place now, but we need to kind of start the chain off that will then lead to everything else. Now, I think the best way to do that, it took me in the lost OBS footage, it took me quite a while to work this out. But basically, it all comes down to this little telephone here.
I wonder what number.
So if you remember, there were when we looked at the picture of the ID for the security officer, there was like a little color code at the bottom. This is where we dial in that code. And there was also another code at the bottom of the flyer that was outside Jim's gym, which it took me a while to go back and rediscover it, because the first time I saw it, it didn't really mean anything to me, because I'd forgotten about this phone. So we're going to do two things. First of all, we're going to ring the security officer. So it's purple. I had to write these down. Purple. It's 2 yellows. Blue. Next green. Then red. And then orange. And doing this will tell us what time we need to do on the big Xanadu clock.
Greetings, and thank you for your call. However, as an outhouse security professional, I am currently on duty. I shall return home at exactly 6:30 this evening. Please call back then. Thank you, and goodbye.
So when we spoke to him, he said he takes half an hour after the clock goes off to get home, to get home. So we need to set that clock for 6 p.m, which we'll do next time we're in Xanadu. But we also need to do the impossible quiz. Now, I incorrectly thought that because it sounded so impossible, we needed the book that the costume owner is using, but actually we don't. I think we do need that book for something else. I'm just not sure what it is at this time. So let's bring up that quiz. Took me a few goes to get it before, but I think there's a pool of about a dozen questions. And having done it a few times to get it right, hopefully I can remember those. I did take some screenshots though of all the screens in Xanadu, because it asks us questions about colours of various things over there.
Welcome to Whack-Me's Not Everyone's a Winner contest. It's easy to play. Just listen to each question, and then, using your Touch Hue phone, dial in the answer. Ready? Question 1. What color is Jim's fur?
The Jim in the gym is a blue dog.
Question 2. What color are the fishtails on top of the outhouse?
Those are yellow.
Question 3. Besides white, what color is Warp's fur?
So Warp is the cat, who is orange.
Question 4. What color fish can be found on the right shoulder of a toilet sentry's uniform?
So his right is a redfish.
Question 5. What color is Woof's collar?
That is green. There's one more.
And our final question is, on the Zany Do sign, what color is the arrow pointing to Jim's gym?
It's actually the same color as Jim, I remember that, so that one should be blue.
Congratulations! Hey. You win! Your fabulous Whack Me prize should be arriving right now.
Cool. So let's go outside and we'll collect our fabulous prize.
Whack Me jumping beans.
Cool. So basically what that does is that we can show it to the Whack Me guys in the shop and they'll accept us as paying customers and we can grab some free stuff from them. The other thing we're going to do is set the clock to 6 p.m. So the way this puzzle works is this left-hand lever moves the minute hand, but every time that goes around clockwise, the hour hand moves anti-clockwise. And the right lever will move the hour hand by however many, by the number that the minute hand is pointed to. For instance, 9. So this, if I move the right lever, this will move 9 slots. So, yeah. Basically, we need to do it so that if we can set it to 6:30, everything else kind of falls into place. So if I move it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want it to go back 4 now. That's not quite right. Uh, 12's pointless because it'll just go all the way round. But I think that will allow us to get to 6:30. And then all I need to do is... Oh, why did I come out? Flip the right lever. Okay, so now we do this. If I move around to 12 on the minute hand, it should just come up at 6 p.m.
Hey, we got the
There we go.
clock to work.
And there he goes. But we can't... I discovered you can't use that yet. We need a toilet plunger because the toilet's blocked. So we can go in, but we can't actually do anything in there yet. So I haven't yet found a way to get one of those. I'm sure we will at some point.
I believe these Whack Me jumping beans prove that I'm a paying customer.
Why, yes they do. Help yourself to the gift-o-matic. She's all yours.
Alright, so we want to grab all these things, really.
We have a winner. You'll be taking home our top prize. The Whack Me Mega Magnet with our patented no-slip grip. Easy on-off switch and more pull than your local elected official.
Do it again. Oh, there's only 3 beeps that time. Every other time I've done it, it's been 5
friend,
beeps.
Are the lucky winner of a Whack Me Ultimallet. Pound for pound, the best quality bludgeoning device in existence today.
That's good. 6 that time. I guess it's random. It seemed for a few times it was
Chuck.
5.
Let's give this guy a hand. Or at least a glove.
Now we got all the prizes, but he does do something else.
I hate to break it to you, son, but this is a business, not a charity.
If you get it on the exclamation mark or get land on something you've got before, he whacks Drew with a baseball bat. I just wanted to show that, but I didn't expect him to stop giving us stuff. Okay. Right, so the next thing we want to do is go to the barn, because we can get that milking machine working. Need the magnet in the haystack. Now this is going to get...
They always say there's more than one way to search a haystack.
This is going to get kind of weird, so...
Is this what you were looking for?
We're going to present it without comment.
You sweet dear thing! You found the Chernatron's missing part!
Oh, you sweet dear thing!
My goodness, I'm so excited! I've got butterflies in my stomachs! Why, I'm lactating with delight! Excuse me, gentlemen! Ooh. Oh! Butter! Oh, I don't know how to thank you! Oh, or actually, I do! Take the very first 2 sticks. 1 for each of you.
Thanks.
We, can't wait to taste it.
Right, so first thing we're going to do is take that butter to the Baker Frogs. And they're going to make some dough for us. I'm not quite sure what we use the dough for yet, but this, you do get it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Butter. Aw, thank you, friends. Now, allow me to treat you to the yummy wares of my day young bakery. Joy, joy. Yeah, happy. There you go. One freshly prepared lump of raw dough, yeah.
Yummy.
Ah, it felt wonderful making dough again. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm so happy.
Me too.
Happy.
Completely, perfectly happy.
Fabulously, amazingly, wonderfully happy.
If only Ray were here to celebrate with us.
Boy, that didn't last long.
That's sad again. Okay, so that's fine. The other thing we need to do is take a stick of butter to Jim's gym over in Zany Do. So let's just get over that. I'm really appreciating the fast travel between screens. Broken Sword would have been much improved by something similar, in my opinion, of course. Just means,
Work harder, you pathetic pipsqueak
it's just
Ron.
much easier to get around. So we're going to spread some butter on his vaulting horse.
Everything is better with butter.
Right, let's convince Jim to perform for us again.
Jim, old buddy.
Do not be mistaking me. I am not some kind of aging friend of yours in any way.
Boy, that routine of yours sure looked dangerous. I mean, if it were me, I'd be afraid I'd break my neck. But then you don't have one, so I guess you don't have to worry.
There is no danger to me. I am keeping my equipment in perfect condition. Much like my body.
Much like my body. If it's no trouble, I sure like to see your routine again.
All right, I will be performing for you, to be showing you what you can never hope to achieve.
Leaving so soon?
Come again when you can't stay longer.
Right, we get to use a little Pumpatron now. Get Drew nice and buff.
So how does it feel to be in tippy-top physical condition?
Do you have any aspirin?
Right, neck pointer back so we can leave. Oh, hello. Tim Curry's back. We'll deal with that in a minute. But for now, reminding myself, yeah, so we go to the arcade again. We'll come back there in a minute. We'll build up to that. Let's do this first. So basically, now that we've worked out and got a proper mallet, we can win this
Mind if I take a
strengthometer.
whack at that strengthometer?
Sure, go ahead. Here's your lucky mallet.
No thanks. I brought my own.
Hey, nobody said nothing about bringing your own freaking mallet. Besides, that clunky thing isn't gonna get you anywhere. Like my old pop used to say to me, fingers, you stupid, good-for-nothing little creep. Always use the right tool for the job. And by the way, you smell like crap. Wise guy, my pop.
I'll bet.
Now, I suggest you put that down before I...
Remember, this is Qtopia.
Before you hurt your poor little back. Oh, but if you want to use it, just go right ahead.
Yes!
What? That's impossible. I mean, well, congratulations. You don't think I'm impressed. You know what they say about guys who need big mallets.
Okay, Squid Boy, where's our Chablis?
Yeah, here. Take your freaking wine.
Hey, this isn't Chablis. This says it's Captain Blowhard's prune wine.
Yeah, and I hope you both choke on it.
Okay, so we got the wine for the wolf. We also have these bells, which are for the device. Bells and whistles. Now, let's have a look at the blueprint and see what we've got. So sugar and spice is given to us anyway. Cloak and dagger, we know that's from the Scarecrow. Stars and stripes I now have. Heart, I think it's soul. I think we have to catch a fish at the fish thing, and I think it's soul. I think that's what it is. Bells and whistles, we just got the bells. Spit and polish, I think I know where to get that. Pins and needles, I'm guessing, but I don't know where those are yet. Nuts and bolts, I think that's the squirrel. Ball and chain, I think we've got the chain already. Bow and arrow is the vulture. The sign it's sitting on anyway. Salt and pepper, the pepper's in the briar bush near this squirrel. And I think it's rock and roll, but I don't know yet what we do about that. I mean, I think it's the dough. I think we need to bake it somehow, but I'm not quite sure yet how to do that. We need popcorn for Bun Bun, but we're going to go into the malevolent barn now. It's about to get weird. just to prepare you for that. It's gone a little odd in there.
Marge! Polly?
Mistress Marge!
And Punisher Polly.
Divas of Destruction!
Oh dear.
Hello, ladies.
Ladies?
Well, not technically speaking, of course.
Give it to me! Give it to me!
Yeah, she sounds like Seymour Skinner's mum.
Fires hit the barn, didn't he?
I guess a half dozen times.
And I've never felt better! Harder!
Seymour!
Harder! Tenderize this side of beef!
Bad cow! Bad cow! Take that!
Flux, we can't just stand here.
You're absolutely right. Flux Whipping Boy Wildly, reporting for duty.
Where's Elmer?
Say, where's Elmer?
Yeah, it's not like him to move.
Elmer? That's a sticky question.
Very sticky.
I haven't seen Elmer for quite a while. but he's certainly around here somewhere.
You get the
They've turned him
feeling
into
they're not
glue.
telling us something?
That's okay. If it's what I think it is, we didn't want to know anyway. What's wrong with your Trinitron? Call me crazy, but I could swear it's making glue.
Course it is, can't you read? It's a gluatron. With it, I'm making the finest glue in the world. The quickest drying, the strongest smelling. I know you want it, but you can't have any. That ridiculous whip. There's got to be something better. Mince my meat!
You guys...
Harder! My hide's getting numb!
This just isn't healthy.
Yeah, I know. A cow wearing leather. It's just not right.
Begging your forgiveness, mistress, but I can't whip any harder.
Then use something else, you worthless insect!
But I've already tried everything in the barn.
You got anything we can use? Pliers? Staple gun? Flamethrower?
I think I might have some toenail clippers.
Forget it.
Well,
Okay.
see you later. It's been disturbing.
Careful with that whip. You could hurt somebody.
Judging by the skull and crossbones, I don't think that's fertilizer anymore.
Give it to me!
Can I... Have I got anything to put it in?
Who needs fertilizer? I'd rather have this stuff.
I guess it served its purpose by waking up the rat. Or the mouse, I should say. I'll take that, though.
Mince my meat!
Can we... I know we can't take the glue.
Glue is something you earn, slug. What have you done for us lately?
Yeah, we want that. I think we're going to want that glue. I can't remember exactly what for at this point. Now I'm wondering if that poison is going to shrink that briar patch. So let's try that. Aha.
Oopsie, I seem to have spilled weed killer on this nice briar patch.
Unlucky.
So we will take that pepper.
Drew Black, the notorious vegetable pillager of Cutopia, strikes again.
I think you'll find that peppers are actually classified as fruit, Drew.
Whatever.
Okay, so we give the wine to the wolf, and the following section was about as far as I got before my OBS conked out. So I'm almost back to stuff I've not seen as well. I don't think you like the prune juice.
Yeah! We're in a stew pot!
Don't worry, little buddy. I'll have us out of here in a jiffy. BB, it's been a silly mistake. We seem to have fallen into your soup.
You lost me. What was the mistake?
Well, I mean, Flux and I clearly don't belong in this cook pot. We're, still alive.
Drew, don't give him any ideas.
Listen, BB.
You know, it sort of breaks prototype to be on a first-name basis with dinner. Let's go back to the Mr. Wolf thing.
Listen, Mr. Wolf, it's getting really, really warm in here.
That's the idea.
If you eat us, King Hugh is going to be very unhappy.
That joker wouldn't be unhappy if he saw his mother get flatulent by a bus. Besides, he's got no authorship in these woods. Out here, I am king, and you are dinner.
Okay, I think it's time to move on to Plan B.
What was Plan B again?
Coming up with Plan C.
I was afraid of that.
So the only thing we can really interact with here is the cauldron itself. And we can move it side to side, and the key to this is in the timing. You just sort of need to get it, just click at the right time to generate a bit of momentum on the direction. I think one more each side. There we go.
Run! Get out of the way! Get
So much for BB Wolf.
That hot pot sure got rid of the wolves.
Not to mention all my muscle aches.
Right, this is as far as I got. So what have we got here? Ooh, it's an interesting book. There's also a fire, and that's a roasting spit, which I think is what we need. The device, spit and polish. Now, I imagine for rolls we can maybe bake them in the fire.
Just toss it into the fire.
Yeah, okay, so maybe we'll use that in combination with the spit.
There must be a more convenient way to do that.
Okay. Well, let's keep looking.
The wolves' dinner table. Crushed.
It's not anything. Let's see what the book is.
Mating habits of the malevolent forest squirrel.
Wow! Think it's too late to buy the film rights?
Here we go. Yeah, so you've got to make a squirrel disguise. So we need... See the male squirrel, look at the female squirrel. See the female squirrel's big teeth. So we got the piano keys for those. Nice bushy tail. I think we need the cotton candy from Fluffy to do that. I also... Yeah. See the happy male squirrel jump up and down. Female squirrel jump up and down. I think the jumping beans get used there. See them run away. Yeah. Okay, so... That's giving us a hint to what to use in the costume.
Ah, trusted henchman. Enter.
Come in, Majesty.
Oh, these guys.
I need you to take care of a meddler.
Another Cutopian?
No, this meddler is an alien. And he is not alone. He travels with a Zanian.
Oh, don't worry, your monstrousness. We'll get...
I never said I was worried.
No, of course not, Your Excellency. Sorry.
Find them at once and lock them away.
Forgive me, Majesty, but for how long?
Well, gosh, I don't want to seem unreasonable. So how about forever?
Okay, so I've remembered something that I need to get, so we're going to head back just a little ways. Because, remember that I can also grab some corn from the field.
I'm sure it wouldn't hurt if I just took one.
We need to turn this to popcorn. I'm just wondering if we can just stick this in the fire. He didn't seem to want to do the dough. So maybe that would work. I don't know what we'd keep it in mind, but... What if I just chuck that on there? Hey!
That was cool. But remember, don't try this at home.
So we just got a pile of popcorn. I imagine that's fine. I mean, Fluffy may well say she wants salt and butter on it, in which case I'll have to do a bit more, but we'll try giving this to her and get the cotton candy in return, hopefully. There she is.
Fluffy, we have a special surprise for you.
It's Isn't it? Huh? So what are you waiting for? Give me my popcorn!
Sure. Here you go.
Popcorn! My favoriteest! Oh, boy! Here, you can have this old cotton candy. I hate it anyway.
Thanks.
So do I start making Flux look like I obviously need something else. But we've opened up some more areas now, so let's keep exploring and see if we can find, I don't know, a way of making something look like a squirrel. Let's go this way. Okay.
A skull and cross wrenches. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I bet it isn't welcome.
What's we got there? That's like heading towards his castle, doesn't it? Let's talk to the bouncer first.
Hello?
Ah, one of those strong silent types, huh? Hey, I admire a guy who...
Who you calling a guy?
Certainly not you, ma'am.
So, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Quit the two-bit patter, mister. I ain't got the stomach for it.
Really?
Yeah, really. Say, what's your boyfriend getting at?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We were just wondering what you were doing, standing here.
Where everyone can see you.
I'm here to make sure no two-bit saps try slipping into CDs without the proper attire.
Great. Well, since that obviously doesn't apply to us, I'm sure you won't mind if we just head on inside.
What did I just say?
I believe it was a gaseous emission more than an actual statement.
Wise guy, huh? Well, Crackin' Foxy won't get you birds anywhere with me. I said no one gets into cities without the proper attire. Now beat it.
Please, Madame Bouncer, my friend and I would be most grateful if you let us into the club.
You girls must have took a wrong turn somewhere. This ain't Sapsville, and I ain't your mama. If you two ain't got the proper attire, then you're taking the long road to nowhere.
Drill, talking to this throwback isn't getting us anywhere.
You're right, Flux. We aren't getting through to her. It's like we're speaking different languages. Wait a minute. That's it! Flux, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sincerely doubt it. Unless you're thinking about how fun it is to slap yourself on the butt and yodel, "Whoa, Nelly!"
I'm thinking we need to change our approach. We need to start speaking her language.
Her language? Oh, no. Don't even think about it.
So, from now on, kid, throw your yap in overdrive. Make like a tough guy. Punctuate your sentences with C. See?
This is the most ridiculous plan I ever heard. See?
Hello, sweaty eyes.
What do you want, you lousy two-bit parasite?
Step aside, sweetheart. We want into that club, see?
Gee, that's too bad. The sign says proper attire required. Something wrong with your blinkers?
They're not in our armpits, if that's what you mean.
Keep asking for it and you'll get it. Plenty.
Don't get excited, lady. Just tip us off to the proper attire. We'll see what we can do. What do we need? A tie?
A fez?
Tux?
A gorilla suit!
All right, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Girl.
You don't scare us very much at all.
Yeah, so why don't we all just step outside?
We are outside.
Well, that was unpleasant. A perfectly round butthole.
No, I didn't even notice that. I was just trying to get Drew to move. So you've seen guys come and go from CDs. They're all kind of wearing cloaks and hoods, so that's pretty much what we need to do. But we'll deal with that in a bit. Hello.
I'm not sure these robots are the work of someone who's brilliant or completely insane.
In my
plunger.
experience, the two usually go together.
Oh, did he?
Don't touch that. There's only one way to teach the primitive mind.
Hey!
Any questions?
All right, let's talk to him, I guess.
Hi there, Mr. Robot?
Robot? Do not belittle me, you diseased sack of offal. I am a synthetic mega ultra genius.
That's smug for short, right?
Ha! Very amusing. Make your cheap acronym-based cracks while you can, pond slime. One day, cybernetic beings, like myself, will take over the world. And when that day comes, life will not be a container of cherries for you and your kind.
Why does he sound like Christopher Walken, but robot?
Eradicated, exterminated, annihilated, obliterated, and terminated, of course, with extreme prejudice. Resistance will be futile.
A robot hell-bent on taking over the world. Now there's something new.
Yeah, this guy's a walking cliché. Except he's on wheels. What's with all the piles of junk? Trash collector on strike?
Fool! These piles of junk are the most sophisticated robots in the world, and I designed every one of them myself.
No offense, but this is obviously the work of a very sick mind.
Sick mind? You insult me. This is no mere mind. I'm equipped with a 100% synthetic, error-free positronic brain. A brain infinitely superior to the gray lump of mucus that shivers and sweats in your monkey skull. But that's not all. In parallel, my brain is supported by a one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art, twin-turbo, self-cleaning, air-conditioned, micro-macro processor.
Whoa, that's one hell of a chip you got on your shoulder.
Correct. Go ahead, ask me a question. I can answer anything.
Oh, I know what we do with him now. Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask. What is all this stuff? Like that heap of components on the counter. Is it dinner, perhaps?
It's a work in progress. The latest in my new line of home security robots. First, there was the Bus Duster. A feather duster programmed to viciously disembowel any unauthorized user.
I could sure use one of those, babies. Happens all the time over at my place. Some jerk breaks in and tidies up.
Then I created the Securadill Ultra Secure Pickle Jar. Enter the wrong combination, and the lid explodes, sending razor-sharp shrapnel searing through your flesh.
Another winner!
And now, the Toastum brand security toasting system. The ultimate answer to illicit bread browning, should any unauthorized individual attempt to drop bread products into this toaster. Boom, chakalaka. They're toast. Ha, 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 ha.
You know, you'd think a guy this brilliant could come up with a better joke than that.
You think the joke was bad? Did you hear the laugh? Brilliant as you are, you probably anticipated what I'm about to say.
Indeed, I have. O magnificent man of metal, I worship you, and everything touched by your mighty steel fingers.
No. Goodbye.
Yeah, so we're going to go. We will be back. I kind of know what to do with him now. But we're going to explore the rest of the places over here first. I know what to do with this. I think we...
I ink, therefore I am.
I don't know what we do with it exactly yet, but I imagine that's going to stamp Hugh's face onto something.
Oh, goody. It's a safe.
Right. What I'll probably do is pause while I work on this, because these puzzles, I mean, sometimes they're quick, sometimes they take a while, so... that top row looks okay, though, saying that. It may not take too long. Yeah, everything but these four is in place now. But I don't think these things are particularly fun to watch necessarily, so I might just pause here while I do some sliding tile stuff for a bit. Hang on. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I've done worse ones.
A hole!
A hole what?
No, a portable hole. This thing can take us anywhere. Hold on. There's some writing on it. Note, prototype only. Extremely limited range. Use in town centers only. May wish to purchase life insurance before commencing travel.
Okay, can't remember what that's for.
Nothing's on.
Never mind. Well, let's see what happens if we go up towards the castle then.
Stump.
Half a tree is better than none.
Stump.
Half a tree is better than none. Nefarious's castle.
I wouldn't want to live there.
Hey, I bet it's not even a nice place to visit.
I don't think there's much we can do there. Can't get in there. Oh, wait. Wait. What's this? Aha! Don't know where that came from, but... that circular thing in the ground... is that where we put the hole? This little pothole?
Okay, Flux. Here's the plan. I'm gonna put down this mysterious prototypical thing we found in enemy territory and know nothing about, and then we're gonna jump into it.
Gee, couldn't we just play a nice quiet game of Russian roulette?
Oh, wow. Ugh!
Yow! I don't know what I was expecting, but I know it wasn't this.
Really? Have you seen a mysterious dimension that doesn't feature eyeballs, mathematical formulae, and clocks flying around?
Point taken.
So, I think this is just a hub to go to the various lands. I reckon this will take us to... here.
Hey, we made it!
It's basically fast travel, that's pretty
lost
cool.
or implode or anything.
Implode? You never said anything about imploding. If you thought a guy might implode, you could at least warn him ahead of time.
Alright, let's do that. Let's use this to go back to Qtopia.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hole travel?
Let's take the Qtopia path this time. So I'm going to go to the costume shop. I think if we get that book from the costume lady...
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
I think we swap out the squirrel book for the one she's reading. Oh.
All right, go
on.
After you.
You're first. Forget about it. Wow, would you shut up?
Yes. Oh, yes. The fugitives are around here somewhere. I can smell them.
I think that might have been me.
Perhaps the fugitives are at the costume shop, procuring garments with which to disguise themselves.
Move it!
Something tells me those three unpleasant henchmen-like voices belong to Nefarious's three unpleasant henchmen.
What are we gonna do? Think!
Think, Flux, think.
Ah, that's why there's weird rooms you can hide in all the shops. Let's, do that.
Move it! They can't have gotten far!
Phew, that was a little too close for comfort.
No kidding. Talk about small dressing rooms. It was kind of dicey when the henchmen came in, too.
Alright, so let's, try that book thing.
Would you like to trade books?
Mating habits of the malevolated forest squirrel? Oh my god! No way.
Way.
What a totally cool book. Thank you so much.
So remember, her book is kind of all about insoluble logic puzzles and stuff, and I'm pretty sure we give this to the robotic guy over in the Malevolence.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
So I'm just gonna go there. Pretty cool.
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
I will crush them.
Let's try this on it.
Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie. Until one day, the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, what is the one question that you can't answer?
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing?
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd.
Well?
It's...
You can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking. There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing. I can't. Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets! What have you done? Done.
Nice. I knew he was smarter than old Bolt Brain. So what is the one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy.
Oh, we can
I
actually
don't have any use for the head of a broken down megalomaniacal robot.
But we want this.
Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head and then take his plunger. Now that's low.
Still not sure how to get a costume from the costume shop, but there was other stuff we can be working on anyway, so let's go to the fish flushing place. Let's see if we can get that one done.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing whole travel?
So does Annie do it?
We have arrived!
So, we can go in here now. This is the fish flushing thing. There's some
Toilet
rules.
paper with a message.
Put fish in bowl. We have our red herring, I suppose. It's actually this guy, isn't it? Stand by for excitement. Toggle fish launcher to initiate flush sequence. I think that's this thing. Focus on the fish. Reactivate to reverse fish flush. So we can keep going. Remember, we want a soul. I actually think it's the green one. That looks more like a soul to me. This is obviously the jackpot fish, but I don't think we would necessarily want that one. Let's give it a go.
Too bad the robot maker couldn't be here to see what we did with his gadget.
The shock probably would have blown his head clean off if that hadn't happened already.
Yes, so let's pop our little red fish down there.
I haven't had this much fun since my goldfish died.
Go fish!
Oh, I've got to... How do you stop it at the right time? Thing is, I don't think we didn't want that one. I don't
Nice catch!
A puffer fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna flush that again. I think we want the green one. Gotta be very quick off the mark. Yeah,
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that.
Try again.
Go fish!
I'm just doing it as soon as a fish comes down because I don't think I've got the reaction to actually see what the fish is
Cut out the
first.
toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that.
Let's try again. I'll try and just react quickly if we see a green one.
Go fish!
There we go.
Nice catch!
So you should...
A soul.
A soul. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's heart and soul. So again, let's look at the blueprint. Need a cloak. Got the stars. Got the soul. Got the bells. Got the spit. Pins still don't have. Nuts don't have, but know where they are. Ball and chain we've got. Bow and arrow we need to get. But I can get that with the meat chunk now, I think. Salt and pepper we've got. Rock and roll. I kind of know I need to bake those.
There must be a more convenient way to do that.
Is it just...
There must be a more convenient way to do that.
And I was thinking about this... Hang on, he's going outside. So I was thinking with this squirrel thing, do we just start sticking stuff on there to look like the squirrel? Where's my jumping beans? I think it might just be the tail. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go get the arrow. Use the meat chunk on the vulture.
It's nice that you care so much about vultures, Drew.
Okay, it just ate it. That wasn't quite what I wanted. We might need to poison it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Fox, into the hole.
Alright, let's go and grab another chunk. Pretty sure that, oh! I think we need to make her...
I kind of like hole travel.
I think we need to make her belch.
Hey, little lady. Your dance card full tonight?
Careful, Twiggy. Unless you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich.
Say, are you sweet with Nefarious?
The Count? He's not my type.
Yeah? What exactly is your type? Wait, don't tell me. 10 feet tall, covered with hair, and a waistline that stretches from here to next Tuesday.
Your boyfriend's a real sweetheart. But somebody ought to tell him that people get loose teeth for talking like that.
Take it easy, sister. All we want is a little dirt on the Count.
What do you birds want to know?
What's his game?
What's his angle?
What's his scheme?
What's his angle?
That's a lot of questions.
That's okay. We got a lot of time.
Well, I ain't.
Well then, neither do we.
Well then, get out of my face.
A pleasure. So long, sister.
Fox, I'll handle the interrogations from now on, okay? Listen up, Missy. My partner and I have a little business proposition.
I don't...
Never mind talking. Let me do it. If you let us into the club, we'll tell your boss what a swell gal you are, see?
Sorry, girls. Rules is rules.
Now don't go simple on me. I'm telling you, this little scam will put you in solid with your boss.
Forget it. If I let you two in without the proper attire, my boss would beat my teeth out and then kick me in the stomach for mumbling.
Nice guy, your boss. Psst, Drew, remind me why we're so keen to get inside this club?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Get out of my face.
Ah, here we go. Perfect. Okay, let's grab one of those. This isn't a shop. That's the prison. Can't get in there yet. Actually, yeah, let's use the pothole.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
I want to go here, I think.
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
I'm going to try and get into the cupboard here again. I've got a few more things I could try poking into this hole. What about the spit? Ah.
Ready, Flux? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Let's find out what top secret royal goodies are locked away in this cupboard.
Perfect.
It's a top secret royal stuffed kitty cat.
Hurrah!
I'll have that. Yoink.
Whoops, look at that. That toy cat just fell off the shelf and landed in my pocket.
Stealing from his royal smiliness is truly despicable, Drew. Do it again.
Okay. I was wondering where we'd find this.
Beat up stuffed cat.
What we're going to do, we're going to put some Mexican jumping beans in there.
Beat up stuffed cat.
We're going to put some piano keys in its mouth.
I'll need to use something to combine these.
Oh, really? Oh, do we need the glue? Okay, maybe we need the glue.
I think I'll need to use something to combine these.
Really? More glue? So to get the glue, I don't know, I think I need like a... I'm sure it's like a feather duster or something. Come back to that. So, she's sad again. So I'm thinking with the meat chunk, maybe I pop it in here?
I need to pick that up first.
Okay.
Give it to me! More!
The first round was so good. Maybe I'll try seconds.
Moo.
Whip my cream!
Ah, haha. Okay, yeah. So let's get our arrow. Although at the moment I'm just like, where do we get that costume coupon from? I guess I'll just keep whittling away at the stuff I know I can do until something might present itself. Yeah, so try this one now. I'm sure he'll be fine.
See? That just goes to show, that vultures shouldn't eat poisoned carcasses.
Drew, you are not only my friend, you're my teacher.
He's probably fine. I mean, it says
Now
dead.
that vulture is, well, vulture bait.
Okay. Maybe he's not fine.
You never know when you might need a big arrow sign. A signpost.
Do you think there's anything else to do on this screen? Alright. I think we're kind of done here now. What things I need to do? Maybe...
There must be a more convenient way to do that.
What does he mean by that? Does he mean baking the bread?
Enigma, a book of insoluble paradoxical puzzles.
Let's go back to the robot place. He did mention something about a feather duster. Maybe there's something there I'm just not seeing.
Convenient and only relatively disturbing hole travel. We have arrived!
This looks like it turns... Has he got like a secret lab or something somewhere? Drew's not getting in there, is he?
Just another example of the power of the written word. Just another example of the power of the written word.
You know. Okay, I can't get in there then. Fine. Use the hole with the stump. Yeah. Use flux in the stump.
Nefarious's castle.
I wouldn't want.
Hey, I bet it's not even a.
Suppose the wolf cave. So what does he exactly say with this? Oh, unless...
I'll just put this back where I found it.
Do I now use the dough with that? Oh. Adventure game logic. Knew what needed to be done, but it had to be done in a very particular way. Okay, cool. Well, that's the rolls sorted.
Hey! I didn't know you could cook. I mean bake. I mean barbecue.
So he probably describes
A
it
roll.
as
Cooked it myself.
So how many more things do we need? I need the cloaks. We need a costume. Done, 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 done. Pin. Needles. I haven't seen anything like that. Nuts. So with squirrels, nuts, ball and chain done, arrow done, salt and pepper done, rock and roll done. So it's just the cloak and pins, which I don't think I've even seen yet. Okay. Does maybe wonder if there's something I've missed somewhere. I could go to the barn and just try giving them various things out of my inventory and just see if it works at all.
Pathetic worm! We try. That is you! Does nobody understand the needs of a... Pathetic... We tried... I'm numb. I need a new...
Very delectable. I'm pretty sure it's a feather duster.
Pathetic worm! We tried... I need... Give it to me! Give it to me!
I don't think she's...
You want a plunger?
Pathetic worm! I mince my meat!
Got a hole?
That is useless! Does nobody... Don't spare the rod!
Should we go back into Hugh's room? Is there anything else in here that I've missed?
It's too small. I'd probably break it.
Oh, let's send Flux up there.
Flux, I'm too big to climb that ladder. So, could you kinda go up there and dig around in Hugh's bed?
You want me to short sheet him?
No, I want you to search for anything that might be useful.
Party pooper.
Hoping it might be a costume coupon.
Hey, here's a voucher for
Ba-bam.
a free costume rental at Misfits Costume Shop.
There we go. I think that's opened up more stuff for us to do. Now, we're going to have to remember what that scarecrow was telling us about his ideal costume.
She has an interesting look, sort of a nouveau retro.
Hopefully I can
King
figure it
Hugh
out.
asked us to redeem his costume voucher for him.
Oh, wait. No can do. King Hugh forgot to authorize this. You know, by stamping it with his royal crest.
Wow. Sorry about that, Ms. Fit. But since we're already here, and,
No way. I gotta have this stamped, guys. I mean, otherwise someone could just, like, snag the king's voucher and try to pass it off as their own or something. Not that you guys would ever do anything like that.
No! I mean, that would just be flat out wrong.
yeah, absolutely unthinkable.
Cool. I knew you'd, like, understand.
Fortunately, okay, so this is what we stamp. I was wondering about
this
that.
is only mildly illegal.
Wham. We're good. Okay. Try this.
The, king would like to redeem his free rental voucher now.
Let's see. The voucher's authorized. Cool. Okay, well, first let me give you his free gift.
You mean his free rental?
No, I mean his free gift. Here you go.
It's a fly suit.
Yeah, it didn't really, work out as a rental. Nobody around here wants to look like a fly, I guess. But I thought, maybe Hugh would like it as a token of appreciation for his business and stuff.
Great. I can't wait to show him.
And, don't forget his free rental. Is King Hugh looking for anything in particular?
We'll know it when we see it.
Okay, take whichever one you want.
Okay, so he says things like, all year round, so it can't be a seasonal like the Father Christmas. It's not fluffy, it's something like... I mean, I'm pretty sure I remember that it's this one. He said no cross-dressing, so no, the Pope one's out. Any time of day, so like the pajamas and stuff are out. No bells and whistles, he said, so anything with bells on like this is out. Bells and whistles here. I forget why this is out, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one that he'll accept. Yeah.
Just a sec. Here you go. Enjoy, okay?
Okay.
Right. Let's go and surprise the Carecrow with a lovely suit.
I think we found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody! No, please!
Oh no, look at the Carecrow. This is terrible.
Yeah, after all that effort, our costume is ruined.
Should we try talking to... Oh, he can't be talked to.
This guy's as rank as a row of soldiers. This guy's as rank as...
Does he try and grab us if we go here? Yeah. But we got the cloak, so we can...
The door to the squirrels?
Yeah, we don't want that. So we can go into the club now, I think. I'm hoping we get some, like the feather duster or something like that.
You don't suppose this cloak is the proper attire for Seedy's club?
Only one way to find out. Evening, ma'am.
Stop flirting, Jack, or I'll kick out your insides and turn your empty hide into a party dress.
Of all the gin joints, in all the towns in all the world, we walk into hers.
Ruh-roh.
All right, go
on.
on.
After
You're
you.
first.
Wow!
Forget about it. You just shut up.
Of course we should search this area. For all we know, the fugitives could be hiding right here, in our own backyard.
Wait a minute, we have a backyard?
Perhaps they have sought refuge in Seedy's club.
Move it!
Uh-oh! Henchman alert!
We're doomed!
No, we're not! We can always...
Burn, baby, burn. Move it! They can't have gotten far!
We did it! We outwitted 3 morons!
Well, at least it beats being outwitted by 3 morons.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me? What kind of talk is that? Take my advice. A guy could find himself with his face caved in mouthing off like that in my club. Did you clowns figure it was ladies' night or something?
Ah, shut up, you bald-headed twit.
That's better. Now, what can I do you for, creeps?
We like 2 pairs of shoes. I'm a size 10. My friends are...
Oh, a couple of hotshots, huh? Well, listen up. I see hotshots like yous come true here every day, gunning for old Seedy. And I watch 'em crawl right back out the door. Losers, every damn one. Now why don't yous two just... blow?
I don't understand. Gunning? For you? I only asked for some shoes.
Listen, chump. The only shoe you'll get from me will need to be surgically removed from your rectum. Wait a minute. You two ain't aware that I, Seedy, am the one and only champion of hairpin bowling?
No, hold on. Hairpin bowling?
Where you jerks been, baking cookies? Hairpin bowling is the toughest, gruelingest, sweatingest sport ever invented. It's so tough, you gotta fight for a lane. And once you get a lane, the only score what counts is a strike. And nobody ever scores a strike. That is, nobody but me.
I can tell by the house rules that you're a fair man, Seedy.
Deranged, but fair.
But tell me, why is everybody fighting to get a lane? What's the big attraction?
Well, a good rumble is reason enough for most of us. But there is the added incentive of a prize. See, you score a strike, you win these three beautiful golden
Pins. There we go. Pins and needles. That's what we need.
Yeah. Take a good look, chumps. That's the last you'll be seeing of these. Unless you score a strike, that is.
So, Seedy, what's your secret? Why are you the only one who's ever scored a strike?
To be a world-class bowler, you need years of practice, huge cojones, and of course, my special technique. Step aside, losers. Watch and learn.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's gonna hurt.
Look, Mom, no hands. Oh.
That kind of hairpin bowling.
And yes, sport fans, all the animals were harmed during that performance. I guarantees you.
You must make your mama very proud.
Yes, as for your bowling technique, well, it's very unique.
Yeah, it's a real gas.
Well, well, ain't we cheeky?
I guess the bottom line is that it works.
That's right. But not just any old bum could pull it off.
All right, no more wisecracks.
Okay.
So, Seedy, you and Nefarious ever get together and go bowling?
Nah, his dark unholiness rarely graces us with his royal presence. He just hangs out in his impenetrable island fortress, castle place thing, working on his dreams for global domination, torturing the innocent and laughing like a madman.
Whoa, that's a tough schedule.
Have you ever been inside his fortress, castle, place, thing?
Are you kidding? Nobody wants to go inside that joint. Of course, if he's not careful, a guy could get himself dragged inside by the Count's tree goons. Talk about freaks.
What do you know about the Count's henchmen?
Those tree half-finished morons who work for Nefarious? They're sort of the Malevolence PD. Creepy mothers, too. Rumor has it that old Nefarious brought 'em back from the dead. Naturally, they think he's just the cat's meow. They kiss his butt up and down, do whatever he says. You know, toadies, they kinda make me sick.
Hold on. He brought them back?
From the dead?
Sure, but don't get excited. It's not all it's cracked up to be, all right? These chumps weren't exactly in tip-top shape when they came to. One guy couldn't hear, one couldn't talk, and one couldn't see. The robot maker across the way rigged up phony eyes and ears and whatnot. Like I said, real creepy.
You mind running through the rules for hairpin bowling again?
Okay, suckers. You're free to use any technique that trips your trigger. But the ball's gotta make it in one piece all the way to the pins. And the only score what counts
is a strike.
Should you do the impossible and score a strike, the grand prize of 3 golden pins is all yours.
I think that would make him demonstrate again.
Thank
but
you
I don't
for your
wanna.
time, Mr. Seedy, sir.
Once was enough.
I told you. Manners only maketh trouble around here, punk.
I think what Drew meant to say was, "Stuff it, you bloated bag of gas!"
Mind if I change into something a little more comfortable?
Okay, so I just had to look it up because I just wasn't remembering it. And I think the problem with solving this puzzle is that I have clicked on the thing you're supposed to click on and just got a comment rather than the item that you're supposed to get. So I probably clicked on just the wrong spot. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. Yeah. You see this? I clicked on the vulture here, but what you actually need is this loose
Think anyone
feather.
would mind if I took this feather?
I've heard it said that plucking a feather from a fallen bird is a noble gesture of compassion and respect.
I'll buy that.
Of course, the guy who said it was drunk at the time, and everyone else thought he was a moron.
Okay, but we can now get the glue. So we're going to give a little feather to the sheepy.
A feather.
A feather?
A feather! It's brilliant!
It is.
Think about it. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah, of course! Now, you worms may take some glue.
Okay.
Punisher Polly doesn't like ingratitude.
Thank you both, so much.
Feel free to stick around and watch, won't you? Tickle me, my wild and woolly one. Tickle me until I scream for mercy.
Gee, I just love happy endings. Can we go now?
Alright, I guess it's slightly more wholesome. But that glue has given us what we need to do a few things. Sticky. Sticky. So let's put those on the
cute
cat. And tail on the cat. And now, let's send it up in the elevator. How sweet.
That was sweet. Bizarre, but sweet.
You realize it'll end in divorce. They just have nothing in common.
Alright, let's use Flux to get the nuts.
Flux, could you go up there and grab those nuts?
Sure. You never know when some extra nuts will come in handy.
And that will also, the glue will also allow us to, I think, get the final thing we need, actually. We need to go to get the pins. Will she just let us in? Probably not.
We can't get in there. That hairy thing is in the way.
Yeah, okay. Let's put the cloak on Drew again, then.
Activate cloaking device.
Don't mind us, ma'am. We're just passing through.
Then hustle, unless you want to see my fist passing through your face.
Okay, so here's the thing. We need to use this bear to get a strike. So he's going to throw his ball up there. And then it's going to come back, and that's when we put the glue in.
Behold, a bear trap. Good style, good form, good adhesion. Overall, I'd give him a 9. Excuse me, sir.
What Drew's trying to say is... Aloha, dungball!
What do you two losers want now?
Got a strike, buddy.
Can you run through the rules for bowling?
No.
Or my miss.
How do we get the pins?
Why don't you just...
No.
And eat crap and die while you're at it.
By George.
How do we...
CD was right. I'm never going to get a strike.
Okay. That was just to get rid of the bear, was it? Alright, run out of glue. Can we use Flux?
I know this may be kind of unpleasant for you, little buddy, but I want you to know that it hurts you more than it hurts me.
Aw, that's sweet. Hey, wait a minute.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm dead. Huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There we go. Oh, there he goes again.
You did it!
Whew, thank goodness. I was afraid you'd have to shoot me out of your butt.
A strike. I'll be damned.
Yeah, and we didn't even use your special technique.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Those two chumps scored a strike. A strike! Nobody scores a strike but me.
CD.
A strike.
Look, CD, I don't mean to rush the grieving process here, but could we have our trophy? We kind of got to get going.
Ah, take it, you losers. Yeah.
Huzzah!
Go ahead. Destroy my business. Destroy my reputation. Sure. I can handle it.
Jeez, I hate to see a grown man cry.
Yeah, especially one in a tutu.
Just go.
I guess this means we can't be friends.
Go.
Okay, I think we have everything we need now, so let's use the
Presto.
hole to fast travel back
Chango.
to the castle.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hole travel?
So Qtopia is where we want to go. And I think
I kind of like hole travel.
we've got everything we need. Hey, Boyd. Let's try the chain, and he should take us in there to do everything.
Let's stick some things in some slots.
Spoken like a true scientist. I'll just put these things back where you had them before. There!
Okay, that was helpful, I guess. So bread, roll, rock and roll. Next one is salt and pepper. We've got bow.
Don't forget your things!
No, I don't want to. Oh.
Wait for me! Now, let's see where we left off last time.
Alright, I meant to click. Oh. Bottomless bag, there we go. Okay, arrow. Got the chain. Bolts, nuts and bolts. Needles, so we put our bowling pins in there. Polish, put the roaster. I hope I picked it up again. Did I not pick it up? Oh, God, did I leave it in the wolf cave? Oh, man. Tell you what, I'm going to pause here. I'll run back and get that thing that I didn't get. Hang on.
Just put these things back where you had them before. There!
Alright, keep working round. So we need the spit. The bells. There we are. Heart and soul. Stars for the stripes. And the last one is dagger, which is our cloak. There we go. Perfect.
Is that it? Is the cutifier finished?
Yes?
Yes?
Yes!
Yes!
Wonderful! So are you fellas ready to go to it?
Yes, sirree. We've never been so...
Go to what?
Well, goodness, go and cutify things, of course. What did you think the cutifier was for?
Flux, was this part of the bargain?
I'm not sure.
Do you think we have a choice?
I guess the alternative would be to let Wing Commander here pilot it.
No choice then.
That's okay. Maybe this'll be another one of those meaningful life experiences.
I certainly prefer that to one of those meaningless death experiences.
Gentlemen, the time has come to launch the cutifier!
Bric-a-brac.
Yes?
You did remember to build another much larger exit from this hangar, didn't you?
Ah, my trusted henchman. Come in, come in. Please, indulge me in one simple question.
Anything, Your Unholiness. You need only...
Where are the fugitives I ordered you to arrest?
Gee, that's a good question.
Silence, fool!
We'll find him, sire, and bring him to you. It's as good as done.
We'll leave no stone unturned.
No rock unrolled.
Your Malevolence, I beg you, give us this one chance to prove that we can do your evil bidding, that we are still worthy.
Go then, but do not fail me again. Remember, reanimating your miserable corpses wasn't easy. Squeezing the life back out of them would be.
Yes, sir!
Hello! Congratulations, your mission was an astounding, tremendous, cutifying success. I've been receiving messages from all over Cutopia, tales of the wonderful transformations taking place. Can you believe it? It really works. I now have the power to cutify anything, anyone. Happy day, happy day.
Yes, it is. Surely is. I'm glad we were able to help Cutopia, King Hugh. But I am looking forward to getting home now.
And I have every intention of sending you there, just as soon as you finish your end of the bargain.
Finish? But I have finished. The machine is up and running. Cutopia is cute again.
True. True. But if I'm not mistaken, the deal was for you to cutify the world. Meaning, of course, the whole world, not just Cutopia.
Whole world?
You can't mean Xanadu.
And the Malevolence, as we agreed.
Wait a minute. I agreed to that.
Why, yes. Oh, come now, Drew. Surely we share the same sweet dream. This is our golden opportunity to spread happiness throughout the world.
But, Your Majesty, if malevolation is bad for Cutopians, then think how cutification will feel to everyone else.
Oh, yeah. My face can only take about 4 minutes of smiling before it starts to hurt.
No, you're just talking silly. What could be bad about cutification?
Sorry, Hugh. This just doesn't seem right. I think we'd better leave well enough alone.
You don't seem to understand. I'm not asking you to do this. I'm ordering you as my loyal subjects.
Now, wait a minute.
Before you speak, think about it. Defy me, and you'll most likely be stuck here forever. Are you really willing to take that chance?
Yes.
Yes. Of course. I knew you'd see it my way. Yes, of course. Yes. What do you mean, yes?
I mean, yes. I'm not going to help you carry out this ridiculous plan.
Yes, of course he's not.
I guess I'll just have to find another way home.
Well, have it your way, Drew. The world will be cutified, and you'll be stuck here forever.
Wrong! The world won't be cutified. Only Flux and I know how to fly the machine, and we, and these, are out of here.
Stop! You aren't going anywhere. I command you. Stop!
Dun dun dun.
That's right! It's me! Fluffy Bun Bun! Everybody's favorite A bunny with a master plan!
That is never good.
The cutification of the world is only phase 1. Even now, Bric-a-Brac is busy developing an ultimate creative device. One that will give me the power to create all the happy things I desire. In short, I will be a god! Oh, don't worry about the other King Hugh. He's safely locked away, learning how to be truly happy, just like me. And someday he, too, will take his rightful place at my
feet. Woohoo! Time to skedaddle.
Guards! Guards! Seize these enemies of Cutopia.
Uh-oh.
It's not the king! It's Fluffy Bug Bug! Masquerading as Hugh!
Me? A cross-dressing, throne-seizing rabbit? Surely you can do better than that. He has the keys to the machine. Get him. It's time to make our guests cute.
Hey, nothing happened. Flux, we're okay. It didn't work.
Goodness me, Daru. You are absolutely right.
But the fugitive and his machine are probably nowhere near the castle. As you recall, Hugh and his minions are already cutified.
Yeah, whose idea was it to come here anyway?
Not mine.
Not mine.
Well, it certainly wasn't mine.
Yes, it...
Quiet! We don't have time to argue. We must locate their hiding place.
Let's go that-a-way!
Come on, Flux! Snap out of it! There's a one big chance to get out of here!
Golly, Drew, I am perfectly happy right here. Thanks. You go on ahead.
This one must take more power. Guards!
Yes, your cuteness!
I'm the leader, and I say we go that way.
Oh, hello there. Say, don't I know you?
It's him! Get him!
My plan worked.
Hooray!
You've caused enough trouble, fugitive. We're taking you straight to Nefarious.
He can't have gotten far. Alert the others. Find him. You can fly that machine, can't you?
Why, sure I can.
Then do it! Cutify! Oh, I don't know. Everything!
Of course, kind sir. Bye-bye!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
It's you. I should have guessed. Nefarious Silence!
That's Count Nefarious to you, little man. Master of the Malevolence, Bane of Cutopia, and soon Supreme Ruler of the world. So please, show a little respect.
Where am I?
Why, one's dungeon, of course. I trust you find the accommodations to your liking. I do try so very hard to furnish my guests with all the creature discomforts they deserve. I have a reputation to consider, you understand.
What do you want from me?
Want? From you, nothing. You've done quite enough already, Drew Blank. But tell me, did you honestly believe that you fetid sack of pus, could just waltz into my world, casually thwart my plans for global domination, and then just ride off into the sunset? Think again.
No, thanks. I already gave it the office.
Lovely, isn't it? It contains a little cocktail of my own invention. I suppose in layman's terms, it could be described as a mutagen ink. I won't tax your feeble brain with the details. Suffice it to say that once the serum has worked its way through your body, it will transform the Drew Blank we all know and loathe into a toon, like everybody else. Powerless, vulnerable, and a prisoner in my world forever.
You're not gonna shoot me full of that stuff!
Oh, bravo! For once, you're absolutely right. I'm not going to. I already have. Sorry. I can't help but find it all rather amusing. Oh, yes, I know. I can be such a terrible prick.
I'll get out of here, the fire, so help me.
Oh, my dear Monsieur Blanc. I wouldn't count on it. Even if you manage to worm your way out of that reinforced cell, the castle is simply crawling with ferocious guards. I'm sure you'd just die if you bumped into them. I'd kill myself. As for possible exit points from the castle, well, I guarantee you'd find the plummet to the surrounding waters below nothing short of breathtaking. So, unless I'm overlooking some small detail, such as a pair of retractable wings that sprout out of your back, I'd suggest you sit back and relax like a good boy and let the mutagen take its course.
You son!
While I destroy the cutifier.
What?
Just tell me where it is, and I'll leave you to your unpleasant transformation.
Tell you where to find the machine? Ha! Now that is amusing.
Is it? Well, then perhaps you'll tell
me.
Now! Get your hands off me.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Oh, I'm good. Now, think, Mr. Blank. Cutifier. Where is it?
When the machine left King Hugh's castle, it was flying due west. I guess it's nearing the edge of Cutopia by now and heading directly for us.
And who is piloting the infernal contraption?
My friend, Flux Wildly.
How convenient. I can destroy the machine and the meddling Zanian, all in one fell swoop. An auspicious start to our partnership, Mr. Blanc. Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Master. I will serve you well. Until I escape.
Impudent fool! Misfortune. Quickly, gaze into the future. I must know. Can this wretched creature escape my castle?
I see Drew Blank remaining your captive forever.
Yes.
Unless...
Unless what?
He will remain your captive unless a lifeless knight walks, a dead bird rises aflame, and I myself obey his commands.
Impossible! These absurd things could never come to pass.
Of course, my liege.
Yes, of course. Nevertheless, I will take further precautions. Make no mistake. I will personally blow your friend out of the sky. And as for you, sleepyhead, your life will be an unspeakable atrocity as my obedient slave. Sweet dreams.
Charming.
Well, 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 well. Yeah. My name's Snout. I'll be your merciless dungeon guard for the duration of your stay, which is, let me see. Eternity. So, is that longer or shorter than life?
Longer?
That's what I thought. Let me see what else does it say here. We got escape risk. Well, that's just stupid, you know. Of course it'd be risky for you to try and escape. I don't know who wrote this. In fact, the first risk you'd have to take is getting this out of here. You know, because... So have a nice, what is it? Eternity. Yeah, have a nice eternity, prisoner.
Okay, and I think that's probably a good place to leave it for this time. We'll come back tomorrow and finish off the game. Hopefully you've enjoyed this first half of it. If you could hit that thumbs up button, that'd be much appreciated, as would be subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And of course, if you want to comment on the game, let me know if it's something you played back in the day. Is it something you're hearing about for the first time and enjoyed watching it? Let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.